Haha heck yeah 90% ers.
Up all night by myself, trying to think of ways to you. Your voice stuck in my brain, we never got to see it through. And I know I feel more pain if we're speaking truth. Cause when the daylight comes I still lose, So will I feel it again? I just don't know. And I'm hoping I'll find a way to let go. So if you love me, how could you leave me so low? So will I feel it again? I just don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know. Cause when the daylight comes I still lose. So will I feel it again? I just don't know. And I'm hoping I'll find a way to
What up, Mr. Wrench?
So if you love me, how could you leave me so low? So will I feel it again? I just don't know. I just don't know.
Yo yo yo.
Looking back at our time, hoping that we did it right. And give me any reason to call you up late at night. And we know it's for the best, I won't put up a fight. Cause when the daylight comes I still lose. So will I feel it again? I just don't know. And I'm hoping I'll find a way to let go. So if you love me, how could you leave me so low? So will I feel it again? I just don't know.
Only bringing you guys the best of the best on this channel 90% of the time.
I just don't know.
The men, what up at heads and all y'all.
Cause when the daylight comes I still lose. So will I feel it again? I just don't know. And I'm hoping I'll find a way to let go. So if you love me, how could you leave me so low?
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. It is Saturday, which means we got some open lobbies. We're going to be bouncing around on some maps. We'll start off with Boner FPV's new
I
map.
need to pick me up after the day I've had. So glad it's Saturday and I get to hang with y'all.
Yes, me
Good
too.
day to you, sir.
Good day to all of you. Hopefully your weekends have been going
First snow falling here right now. Good morning and evening,
First
everyone.
snow. Whew.
Likewise, friend.
I'm not ready. Oh, I'm not ready. I was just cleaning up leaves in my front yard all day with the family. I was out there with one of those big old leaf vacuum things that like shreds them up as you suck them up. That son of a bitch is heavy. But it does a good job. It's a good time. But I am not ready for the snow. No part
50 miles
of me.
per hour winds here in Idaho.
Jesus. Yeah, I bet, man. I bet when the wind gets whipping in Idaho, it's just... Idaho's pretty
Snow
flat,
can
ain't it?
BFF
Like,
off.
just basically just flat. I feel like the wind must be insane out there sometimes. Snow can F off. That's what I say. You know what? That's what I say. All right.
We're
let's
in a
get...
valley. Gets magnified. I
Ooh,
just got back from the dispo and am very happy with what I got.
very nice. What'd you end up with? I did a little dispensary run.
Where's your Saturday drink,
yesterday.
sir?
I'm not drinking tonight. You got the wrong guy. Just Gatorade tonight. So we have the revised version of Boner FPV's new map.
What up, dude?
This may or may not
Yep, Hydra beer.
be working fully. We may find some bugs in it, but that's okay. We'll find them together.
Heineken doesn't count. LOLOL. Nice Heine.
No, 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 it doesn't. No, I'm just kidding. It totally does. It totally does. I'm just having a beer tonight, though. I was gonna have a little liquor, but tired, I guess. I'm a little sleepy. I don't want to start drinking liquor and pass out. So, beer it is. Beer is like water. Might as well be for me. It's not like I'm not gonna have like 8 of them or anything. You know, I have like 2 or 3, and then I'll be even more sleepy, and I'll go to bed.
I got some Coastal Sun Tropial or something like that. It's indica. Always indica.
Coastal Sun. Indica. Woof. Not me, brother. Not me. I get a little indica, but it's for nighttime. It's right before bed. I got stuff to do today. I need sativa in my
Yo
life.
girl, you got a sweet dumper.
Ooh, ooh. All right. Hopefully these frames even out. Lobby is open. This map is not official quite yet, but I did say I would play it open tonight, so it's open. Possibly bugs. If you find any, let me know, and then we can let Boner FPV know. Oh wait, is this not the revised version?
Love dat indica. Gotta gets to you yipid.
Oh, there is. It's just a very small. I see. Okay, he did open it up though. All right, nice. Just want to make sure I'm on the right map. Oh God, that's gonna be a difficult one. We gotta warm up a little bit before that one. Gotta get stupid. Oh yeah, no, I can't do it. Yo,
Rocking
girl,
the
you
new
got a
Lutheran
sweet dumper.
hummingbird.
That's
Not bad. Had to upgrade motors.
me. Sweet dumper. Sweet Dumperville. That's where I'm at. Rocking the new newbie drone hummingbird. Excellent. I still haven't heard how those fly because
I'm a
OG
former QA tester for THQ. I'm your boy.
OG got one and has not flown it yet. So I don't know how it flies.
Indica for pain for me.
Ooh.
Since the chill has moved in. Aw man, takes a bit more nowadays. LOL.
Yeah, you're telling me. Yeah, indica for pain is pretty good. Sativa, I enjoy for pain during the day. I cut it with some CBD, though. I do half and half in my grinder. I'll do like half CBD strain, half sativa dominant, and then just roll all that up and just, you know.
Only bad thing is ELRS
Let it rip.
2.5.
Oh, boo hiss. Yeah, that is, yeah. Are they like working with ELRS though? So is ELRS going to be able to get that done to where they can
Indica for a life.
update it to where you can update your stuff? Hey, listen, I'm not going to hate on indica. I do enjoy indica, just not all day. I can't do that. Ooh, very nice.
And same Neutron plugs. WAWA.
Bro. Don't even get me started on the newbie drone plugs. Don't even get me started. Them and Beta FPV are guilty of like putting weird plugs on things. Beta FPV doesn't do it on their motors, but I think they're cameras, maybe. I don't know. Just don't do weird stuff. Just do what everybody else does. I'm more likely to use your stuff if I don't have to, like, hack off whatever plug you put on and solder on the popular one. I get you want to be different, but give your consumers a break. Woo! Wah! I was gonna fly my 5-inch today, get some nice shots of all the leaves falling in the front yard.
Very annoying.
Oh my god, the wind we had. Jeez. Must have been at least like 25-mile-an-hour gusts today. They were brutal. We were outside trying to suck leaves, or I was trying to move leaves first, like just blow them into a pile, you know?
Children really pisses me off with their special plugs.
That wind was like, nay, sir. You will do no such thing. So I'd make a little pile and the wind would come over and be like, oh, is this your pile of leaves? And then it's gone. I gotta start all over again. So I was like, all right. So I just went into the shed and got the little lawn vacuum thing out. I just ate them all. But that wind was rough. I didn't even want to fly with a 5-inch quad in it. It probably wouldn't even be that fun. Oh, beans! Speaking of beans, do you guys want to see a little sneak peek? You want
Nice
to see
pile of leaves heads.
You want to see my glamour
now
shot?
Watch out.
Now watch out. You want to see a little sneak peek? Some glamour shots. Let me find a crispy one. Is this one good? I should probably mute it so you don't hear all the weird fan sounds. Okay, so it's obviously these aren't edited yet, so they'll be edited when they're in a video.
With their custom motor and FC on the Tiny Hawk Freestyle can lick my left testy.
Ooh, look at that product shot. Ooh, strawberry skids. Tell me more about your skids. Here's another fun product shot for the video.
And I totally convinced myself to get those damn BB motors. Hot. Oh shit.
This is a good one. This is a good one for the video. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to blow your ears
the
out.
Zimmer branding is barf.
Ah, yeah.
I want pineapple ones.
Look at that shot, baby.
Oh shit.
Woo!
Umfeu.
Oh, it's looking good.
WTF.
That's so I can make the joke about attaching them onto my Babito. That's my Babito right there. That was after some crash testing in my Babito.
Gotta put the BBs on it, then take the shot.
I might do that. I might take the time to actually do that. It's gonna take some time, but I might also stab myself with carbon fiber doing that, because that bottom carbon fiber plate is demolished. It's just in splinters. So, gotta be careful with that. Gotta decide if it's worth the meme or not.
Went with lime. Could have some good jokes if they did cherry ones.
I think strawberry skids sounds
I will personally upvote that
awful.
video if you make it.
Just awful.
Carbon splinters are no joke.
I know.
Had one in my finger for years.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to avoid. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if it's worth the meme or not to attach the motors to the old broken Babito. Strawberry skids sounds like, when I hear skids, I think skid mark. And then
Can you
strawberry.
trippy spin that tree with a 5 in front of your house? Just curious. Man, last Saturday I got the worst strawberry skids.
Oh, hang on. Yeah, dude, I was at the bar all night, and I finished off the night with some Taco Bell. I woke up in the morning to some strawberry skids, my friend. Let me tell you. Sorry. It's so gross. I don't like the name, and that's why I bought them, is just so I can make the joke in the video. Because I was looking through the colors, and I was trying to decide which one to get. And I like the colors. The colors are really nice. But I was like looking at the colors, and I was like, These names are okay. This one is sus. This Strawberry Skids seems sus. Sorry, I'm answering your Trippy Spin the 5-inch quad around the tree question. The best way that I can answer it, which is with video evidence. What do I want to search by? What am I doing? Freestyle.
What's up?
Sorry, I'm digging through my hard drive. Okay, here it is. Is there sound in this? Oh, there is sound in this. You guys want raw 5-inch? You want that raw 5-inch? You want raw 5-inch sound? Here's some trippy spinning under the tree up front. Well, the video, I guess, kind of started with a trippy spin. Sorry. This was a half-corrupted file, so I didn't use it. But I think I end with a trippy spin, too. So, whenever that is. We don't have to watch the whole thing here. I'll give you the full lead up. We'll get a full lead up to the trippy. Ooh. This is with a much higher camera angle than I'm used to, because this is before I got that mount from Jack's 3D Printing. Shout out jack's3dprinting.com, by the way. Dude's a legend. But he's the one who designed the GoPro mount for my 5-inch quad. So I just got that 3D printed, and I haven't even flown it yet. I was going to fly it today, but it was windy AF, so I didn't. But when I do fly it, I'll have my 15-degree camera angle, and those trippy spins will look a lot crazier, because you should be able to see the actual stump, or the, you know, the what do you call it? Like the actual body of the tree, instead of just seeing the leaves up top. Oh god. Saved it. Very nice. The trippy spins I've been working on now are this way, which is really hard in a whoop because it takes like full throttle basically. But I've been working on that way, and then the forward way, which is also a little weird. Whoops. Oh god, the frames I'm getting are really bad over here by the ship. Wait, is this your ship? No, it's not. This is the spawn. Whoever's in here, if you're in chat, how are your frames? Are your frames doo-doo, or are they good? The trunk of the tree. There you go. That's good. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for. What up, Callisto? I just got eaten by a spaceship just so I can say what's up to you. That's how important you are to me, bud. Thank you, Brundle. Callisto, you just came up recently. Who was I talking to about you? Maybe I brought you up on stream the other night for some reason or another. I don't remember. You came up, and I was talking about how you were a good pilot, and then something else. Oh, it was about when you designed me a camera mount for that random toothpick. Do you remember that? You made that little like razor, Pico razor mount for me, the 3D printed one that it pressure fit, like squished the camera. It was sick. Yeah. I was telling the story about how you and I were like nerding out afterwards, and we were like, it was so cool. You just like, I could just make something and send it over the internet, and then he could just print it over there, and then it's a thing. That's what I was talking about. Now I got it. Oh, Jesus. Get it together. You get in there. This dive is so sick. Uh-oh. Oh, it's a little doo-doo for you, Vaults? Uh-oh. Okay. It's a 50-50 then. Or it's 2-to-1. Brundle seems fine. I'm getting kind of rough frames. Vaults is getting a little doo-doo as well. Interesting. Oh no. Wait. You have to go. Okay. Now I remember. OG's coming over tomorrow, so we should have hopefully a couple things filmed tomorrow. We got a lot of stuff we need to work on. It's just a matter of like, some of them involve other people, and we need them to do like their part. Some of it we need to just finish writing. It's like just stupid stuff we just need to work out, like a storyboard of video out for it. But then I also wanted to go out and fly with him, go do maybe a Where Will We Whoop episode. It's been a little bit since I've done one together, so maybe we'll go do that. Definitely want to fly the 5-inch quad tomorrow if it's not raining. So I might do that as well. Tomorrow is content day though. We're filming all day. Oh no. Hang on.
What's your thought on FRSKY releasing radio supporting Elvers?
I'm gonna put them in the same category as like a woman that did you wrong. There's no coming back. Sorry. Fool me once. You know? You know that famous line, right?
There's an old saying in Tennessee, I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee, that says, fool me once, shame on you.
Frisky always manages to mess things up. They're in the past.
Fool me, we can't get fooled again.
Fool me can't get fooled again, Frisky. You hear me?
Yet FRSKY screwed up LOL.
Yeah,
again.
they did.
You're awesome heads.
Yeah, they did.
That's not where your camera goes. If she is hot enough, you'll hit it.
Alright, get out of here. Oh, beans.
George Bush, haha.
Slippery nips. Oh, do you guys remember the other night when Chopper Girl was here and
Maybe,
I was like,
but not asking her to move in.
I was like, hey,
Winky
isn't it
face.
weird how YouTube is gonna let me copy strike one of your videos? And she was like, no, it's because I added it to a playlist. I double checked. Nope. It gives me the option. It says I can file a claim. I'll file a claim on her own video right now. And I checked it, and it's like, I'll show it to you. I can show it to you guys. It's not like it's anything private. But it's like, it's a video. It's posted on her channel. It's called like Train Spotting Heroin or something like that. It's one of her freestyle videos. And we watched it on stream. And now it says that her video, her Train Spotting freestyle video, contains pieces of
Bush
my
has some
stream
classics.
in it. But it doesn't. It's because I watched it on my stream. YouTube is dumb and broken.
This makes me want to rip my cute little hoop.
Bush did have
wait.
some classics.
I mean my good ones.
For sure. Hey, John Doe, I've shown you a 5-inch
It does,
video.
but yet,
I've shown
LOL.
you my 5-inch. Can you show me your 5-inch now? I'd like to see a video of your
YouTube
5-inch,
is
and
charmed.
I ain't paying the OnlyFans fee, so you're gonna have to send me that one for free, like
Gobble,
I did
gobble.
you mine. Okay, pal. I just showed another 5-inch video on stream. Were you here? Did you catch it? Did you see it? I skipped half of it.
5
but
and feet.
yeah, 5-inch and feet. Same video. I need you to do a 5-inch video of your bare feet. Out here talking a whole bunch of
I
mess
have
about
tons of vids, brah.
whoops and
Look
micros,
whenever.
brother.
Not great though. I'm still scared.
Oh, okay. Okay, you just like talking a whole bunch of mess, huh? You're over there with your training wheels on like, do a flip! Bet you won't do a flip, pussy! I get it. I see now. I see. I see how it works. You're just egging everybody else on.
Yeah, pretty much.
I get you. All right.
LMAO.
Well, I'll show you a video. I was just about to... I didn't show the whole thing on stream, but there's probably I don't know how many tricks I actually do.
But I admit I suck.
I bet I do some
You're
tricks
good and shit.
that I do with my whoop. I probably do this. I probably did the same with the 5-inch. I'm not going to... Oh, God, please. Sorry, I won't keep it all to myself. I'll show you. I'm pretty sure I do at least like... There's got to be at least like a power loop somewhere or something. That's a split S. Who cares? Power loop? Power loop. There you go. Hey, power loop through the tree gap too. That's a favorite. It's a classic. Waiting for the sun to not be in my effing face right there. Okay, there's really not a whole lot to this video.
It's funny when I'm flying, I feel like I'm ripping. Then I watch it back and I'm
Man,
just
I
like,
lost so
meh.
much of this. Look how much you catch like the trippy spin in the beginning, ride down the ride down the web, which was kind of cool. That little like whoop and slide down the web. Not really slide down, but you get it. But yeah, I guess I didn't do too much in that one. There'll be another 5-inch video really soon. I'm working on it. I'm going out to fly tomorrow with OG. If it doesn't, as long as it doesn't rain. Knock on wood. As long as it doesn't rain. If it rains, I'm kind of fudged. I'm not going to really be able to fly the 5-inch, but we'll still get a whoop video done. We'll set something up in the garage or something. I don't know. I'll figure something out. We'll do something fun. But yeah, I got to get some 5-inch footage for that other channel. I'll get some done. For the longest time, to be honest, like I love flying my 5-inch quads. I've loved flying all of them. The biggest thing for me has always been I'm so nervous about breaking my camera because the camera that I fly my 5-inch with
your 5 setup?
Is the same exact
here
thing.
In Michigan as well.
Is the same
Never
exact thing
really
that we
fly.
film all of our videos with. So if I break that camera, Infinity Loops videos stop until I get another camera. So I've always been super careful with that one because
Excuses.
I don't want
just
to.
flew my 6 middle of the night
I don't
while
want to break
it's
it.
snowing. Laughing face.
Oh no, I don't care about crashing or breaking things. If you guys didn't notice, I definitely don't care about breaking things. I just showed a glamour shot of a $180 DIY quad that I obliterated because it made me mad. So I definitely don't have a problem smashing things or, you know, tanking things while I'm having fun flying. It's just breaking that camera. It's a crappy GoPro 7 as well. It's like an old GoPro. You know, it's a GoPro 7 Black Hero, whatever the hell it's called. But it's, you know, it's old. But it's the only thing we have really to film half-decent videos with. So I don't want to break it. But now I have a decent mount for it. Before I was flying it with the plastic mount.
Worst.
The
take
plastic
my quad,
mount
but don't take my footage.
Dude, exactly. Yeah. If I can recover the footage and the quad's gone, fine, whatever.
I broke my first GoPro 7 Black. Somehow can't find my new GoPro 7 Black. And now just got a Thumb Pro. I hear ya there.
Oh, nice.
I'm depressed that my
The Thumb Pro's
GoPro
pretty
is
good.
dead.
Yeah, having the GoPro be dead is pretty sad. My 5-inch setup is just the iFlight Nazgul Evoke, I think is what it's called, or the Evoke Nazgul, one or the other. But it's the standard X, because I think there's a Dead Cat version, and then there's like a regular X version. So I have the standard X version, which I would recommend for freestyle, over the Dead Cat, that is. And it's the 6S version, because I think they do make a 4S version. But I like it. It's a really nice quad, especially for a bind and fly, like right out of the box, a 5-inch quad, having it fly that well. I've tried a couple of different 4 bind and fly 5-inch quads, and all of them have had like really shaky tunes.
V2,
Except for that
6S. Insane to me.
Evoke. That Evoke's tune's been really nice. I heard the Roma's tune was nice. I think Bardwell is the one who said it was really nice, but I don't fly like Bardwell. And when I flew the Roma's tune, and when OG flew the Roma's tune, we were like, yeah, this isn't the best. This is kind of rough. Fly the regular NAS V2, 6S, insane to me. I fly the Evoke. I don't know if that's like, is that the regular? I have the regular, or no, I don't have the regular NAS. I have the Sedora. I flight Sedora, the Diatone Roma,
At John Doe, I have the 4S NAS V2.
and the Evoke. The Evoke. The Evoke is, no, all of them are 6S. Every 5-inch quad I have is 6S. I think one of my Cinewhoops is 4S. Well, I know one of my Cinewhoops is 4S because I have 4S batteries for something. Holy mama.
How many drones in total do you have, like complete rigs?
I've never counted. I don't know. That's like asking me
want
how
the
many tattoos
Evity.
I have. It's just
Those
something
are sick.
I've never thought to
But
count.
I already have 3 Nazgul 5V2S.
And it's too many for
so
me to
next
like
will be bigger.
guesstimate. Same with tattoos. I'd probably give you like a really high number or a super low number. But I would probably be nowhere near the actual number. Yeah, I don't know. There's not a lot that are displayed. The ones that are displayed are the only ones that I fly. So if you see them on the wall behind me in videos, it's because I fly them. I have a buttload of other quads that are in the boxes that they came in, that I reviewed and threw back in the box
should show
because
us
they
your
sucked
drones.
or,
I'll donate.
you know, whatever. You should show us your drones. What do you mean? Show you my drones? You'll donate. You'll donate a drone? Because I really don't need any more. I do appreciate it, but
I should sell some of my drones.
I'm going to give some away, and I'm trying to find the best way to do it because I don't want to sell them. I did pay for them to begin with, but I reviewed them and flew them and beat them up, so I don't want to like. I'd feel bad charging somebody for them, so I'll give them away.
Like
I'm not sure exactly how to do it yet.
video.
Maybe for Christmas time, I might just give away some randomly. Maybe I'll just randomly.
I'm still bashing a Nazgul V1.
Ooh, I just got
Amazing how long it's lasted.
I just got a really good idea. It's gonna be. I don't know if I should even say anything. I'll say something here, but I'm never gonna mention it again. I'm just gonna write the idea down and do it. You guys will know firsthand knowledge, but nobody else will know. All right, so here's my idea for around Christmas time, maybe like. Okay, so either every week of December, so 4 times, or every time we post a video in December, which I don't know how many that'll be. So I'll have to decide on that number because I don't know how many bind and
At
flies I
work,
have up there that I can give
I've
away
never broken any parts
that
on
actually
mine.
work. I want to make sure they all work, you know? And they're not like old pieces of junk. I don't want to like give away a bunch of crap. But what I'm thinking is either once a week or every video, I'll dig through the comments of that video and just one random person, I'm just going to message them and be like, yo, Merry Christmas. I'm sending you a quad, and I'll just send them a quad.
12 days of hookmas.
But I'm not going to tell anybody. I'm not going to announce it because I don't want people to go in the comments and start botting and doing all that stupid crap. So I'm not going to mention it again. I'm just going to be sneaky, and I'm just going to do that.
Will you trade me a drone for drone?
No, I don't think so. I don't know what any of my drones are like. Their quality now as they stand. Some of them are like review
Bots
quads
be
from last
botting.
year.
Can't
you
be
know?
helped.
It can be helped. I just don't say anything. If I don't tell anybody that I'm doing it and I just do it secretly on the sneak, then just the people that get the comment from me will know. And by the time they figure it out, maybe it'll be too late. It'll be like the end of the month by then.
Secret Santa.
Kind of, yeah. Like a secret
Or you
Santa.
can do it like Nick.
Be ultra secret because I ain't telling nobody shit. Except for you guys right now.
I
was thinking about doing it like Nick.
I'll trade for almost anything, lol. It even works.
I'm going to do it
great.
differently, though, just for Christmas.
Super Secret Santa.
Maybe for next time. Super Secret Santa. Yes,
the first
exactly.
rule of 90% Club is you don't talk about 90% Club.
Like after X amount, you make a video. Sorry, John. I was trying to figure out what you were talking about. I don't know what you're still talking about. If you want to see my drones, I don't need to make a video of it. I'll just like, I can just go grab them. I don't know if I want to carry all of them down in a second, but if you want to see one in particular, I can go grab it. We can full screen and HD the camera and look at it if you want. I don't care. You just
Show
let me know.
us your drones.
I got a whole bunch
All
of crap.
of them.
All of them,
LOL.
that's quite a bit.
Yeah, show.
It's quite a bit.
You can share it in Discord.
What are we looking at? What do we want to look at?
Field trip.
That's what I was thinking, is I would just transfer the stream over to my phone, but I don't know how well that's going to work. The Wi-Fi in my garage is pretty
Watch
trash.
up hack.
Oh god, please. What you packing for the field trip? Or you mean what am I
Well,
packing
that's definitely a great idea.
when I go to
But
fly?
Mon, I want you get more subs and stuff. I wanna see it grows. Haha, I feel like you guys deserve it and feels like giveaways help.
Oh, well thank you, I
A
appreciate
cocktail
it.
weenie.
We do quite a
Not
bit
like
of
you fly
giveaways.
in real life anyways. Just show what you don't fly. Why nobody recommends try blades on 1002. Show what you got in other words.
I don't know. I don't know why nobody does. I feel like somebody did. Somebody recommended trying the Tri-Blade 40mm props on 1002s, I feel like. I don't remember who said this. But I feel like somebody of some type of video making channel said this. I feel like I've seen it in a video somewhere. Somebody said it. I don't remember who now, though. Don't know. A cocktail weenie. Mike Bergman out here bragging. A little bit braggadocious, wouldn't you say?
Cribs. I used try on 40mm 1002. Just past
there you go.
90 hours
Put a
total in
stope.
sim
It must have
time
been you.
between liftoff and velocidrone. Crisp. I am using two props tri-blades and really like them, but I don't know much about FPV. Laughing face. Sup
That's
heads.
all good. What's happening? Yeah, no, it's all good. You don't need to know a lot about heads.
Hey
It's fine.
buds.
Oh, hey there. How are you doing? I don't know. There's a lot of stuff upstairs. Anything that you see on the channel that's been reviewed is upstairs. And then
Oh,
some.
hi.
Because there's been a couple quads that I got that I never did reviews on, that I just got for myself for fun. There's a bunch of like larger quads, like toothpicks and 5-inch like mini quads, that I didn't do reviews on because we just kind of don't really do those very much. There's a buttload of whoops upstairs. Yeah, I don't know. I got crap I can show you if you want to look. I'll show you stuff, but
I have
again,
more
there's
vids
a
flying
lot of stuff.
5-inch on
I
my
don't
unknown
know.
channel.
I don't know if I want to bring it all
Not
down.
shy to show everyone my learning experience in real life. It's just fun.
Yeah, you should.
Show us your shit, man. Is the F75 your favorite?
Yes, currently. It's my favorite frame. I like mixing and matching my own parts on it. But I guess they do carry pretty much the same build as mine, more or less, at Fractal now, the 25,000 KVs. I think the only thing you can't get is my camera, maybe. I don't think they offer the Razor. But they do have the flight controller now that I'm using. They have the ELRS Diamonds, which I think you just got in.
How are those BB motors?
I haven't flown them yet. I'll fly them tomorrow. I was just doing all of our
I tried to build a mob thickish today.
all my
but the
B-roll
Himsu
stuff
Kirby had a dead
tonight.
OSD chip, so no video.
so I have them
Let's
open.
talk
and
about other
taken
content
apart and all that
creators in
stuff.
FPV.
I'm down.
Beside Nick, who do you like and who do you think just make bad content and has unreasonable amount of subs? Let's spill some tea.
Well,
I don't discriminate against the noobs. They're actually more ass-clenching fun to watch than the pros. I built my
I agree.
F75 exactly like yours, except I have the HGLRC motors.
oh, okay. I was using them for a while. I just the new version. I just couldn't. I couldn't keep using them. I kept breaking posts loose, and it just was annoying. It was driving me bonkers. So I just went back to the happy models for now. But the BBs I will solder on tomorrow and probably get some flights in tomorrow with it. If my ESE doesn't explode. They're damn near 30,000 kV on a 40 millimeter prop.
In the park
So
with
we'll
a
see.
force pusher.
It's the Diamond DSEs, and those are kind of hit or miss.
Is the HGLRC petrol a good one? I am
I have
curious
not
to
flown
test
that.
3 3s or 4s.
I don't
Yeah.
like too much of HGLRC's Whoop stuff outside of their. I liked their motors and their
My
450
BBS
batteries
will be
were
here
okay.
Monday.
Oh, very nice. What kind did you get?
Yeah, I liked that one.
Did you get them skids? Them skids. I have to remember to set an entrance over here, or a spawn point over here.
Look back at me like. Lime.
The limes? Nice. Hell yeah. Oh god, we crashed right before we spawned.
I just wish I had time to fly. Or anything fun really. Just have way too much stuff to do.
Oh.
Wish people would turn the Gov life support off and go back to work. I can't do it all. Both FC and VTX combos are still in service. What is the differences from a 080 to 20,000 kV and 1000 to 20,000 kV?
I mean, the stators are different sizes, but they're... I would use the 1002s for something like a open prop build, and I would use 0802s at the max for
No
like
shit, man.
40 millimeter...
Seriously, LOL.
Whatchamacallit? 40
Torque.
millimeter hoop. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. If you mean, yeah, my bad.
Torque.
Yes, torque is the word you're looking for. I'm pointing out physical differences, my bad.
Sheesh. I had the original petrol 132 SIXS.
But I have
It was a
found
good
that
racer.
1002s seem
Same
to
as
work
their
out
new
better for me on
120.
2-inch props when they're open.
1002s are more grunty.
I like those better.
What torque means?
They're a little heavier
Laughing face.
feeling on the whoops. I didn't really like them on the whoops. I've tried twice now with those on the whoop. I flew one of them for close to a month. I tried those motors on my whoop, just
Bi-blades
trying to
or
like them.
tri-blades?
I
Always
tried
harder.
both. I
y'all.
would recommend bi-blades, but I've heard some people like tri-blades as well. Callisto likes
At Robert
tri-blades.
Jagrevex, yeah, I agree. The motors are awesome. I built a SIXS TP3 with them. Get up and go. Spin inertia faster. No go on the F75.
What up, Bugs? The motors
I am
are a
trying on
no-go?
a
Is that
hoop
what you're saying?
Tri-blades pop out too easily.
Because yeah, I tried the that's why I tried the 1002s on. It was not a good mix. Was not a fan. Oh, that looks like a little hole there. It's like a Roadrunner hole. It's not actually a hole that you can dive down
Dental
into.
floss trick fixes those props. Turns the F75 into a boat.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I didn't like it. Not
That's
a
what
fan.
she said.
It was all drifty and
Please explain.
just felt heavy.
Explain? Main thing I don't like about the BB motors is they have only 3 spoke from the shaft out to the bell. Motors with smaller spokes but more of them seem to make the outside of the bell stronger. The floss trick?
Interesting.
I think Quad 66 has a VID on using floss to fix props or maybe MR Shutterbug.
It sounds like a Mr. Shutterbug video. Oops. That's a cool little opening there in the ceiling we could fly up through, up and out. Oh god, where are we going?
What do this of Quad 66 tunes? Wop wop skabop dabow. Think.
Yes. Hop, hop, do up, scoot down. Oh, little love tap on the wall there. We'll live. Oh no. YouTube killed our music too. How dare you? You know I'm still here. I know you hear me. Somebody had asked as far as like other FPV
Commies.
micro videos if you want to watch like review videos. I don't watch a ton, but I watch Nick Burns. I watch pretty much just Nick Burns. I'm trying to think of like if I ever jumped to anybody's channel for a review.
I was watching Marius FPV earlier. That shit's just stupid.
I usually don't.
Not
though.
even human. Thanks, Bardwell. I learned something today. Mr. Camps. Come on, FPV. Eternal Champion is great to fly to. Power metal. No screaming. Mostly chrome dramps.
I noticed something weird in his videos recently. The his music choice is interesting. And at least like his last two videos when he's flying, it's like a or no, I'm sorry, in his award video. Somebody linked it earlier, the screenshot in our Discord. I think Bones maybe, but
I watch Albert Kim sometimes for reviews.
it music he's been playing has got some, I don't know, I was listening to the lyrics a little bit. I just thought it was a little I don't know, interesting song choices. I've heard of Bacon
Thought
Ninja.
about sending that to ya too, ha.
I've heard of Bacon Ninja. I've heard good things. Somebody mentioned Marius. I'm probably
Props
butchering
off
his name,
makes
but
some good vids.
yeah, he's a cool dude too. I think he subs to our channel actually. I reckon. But yeah, he's a really good pilot.
So you
It's
do
that
watch him, lol.
Nutty sabangy
I
bangy.
just see the vids pop up.
So
you
I do.
know he's a DJ, right?
So I do watch who?
Wears a robot mask and everything. Bacon can fly. Bacon Ninja is cool and has a good personality and is very helpful.
Drone cams. I just watched his videos earlier today when somebody was talking about him in Discord. They were talking about he did some acceptance video for a Beta FPV brand ambassador
You watch
award or
Chrome
something.
Dramps.
So I went to his channel to watch. So I just watched that video, which was like a minute and a half or something. And then I watched his Gepard C Sinbot. I watched like just the intro up to the flight footage, and then I turned it off. But I didn't feel like watching anymore. But yeah, I don't know. I was interested after I heard the music in the acceptance speech video. I was like, that's an interesting song choice. And then I was like, I wonder what he used in this video.
It's been awesome seeing Bacon's
And I went and
skills
looked,
and video
and,
quality improve.
There it is. It was similar song, similar lyrics. Interesting. But yeah, as far as for
Now you
reviews,
gotta tell us about 80%
Albert
good
Kim,
NFTs.
Albert
Haha.
Kim's good
I learned all
for-
my bang
for,
crypto freestyles from Grams.
for tech breakdowns for sure.
Separed Lux had good videos.
Albert Kim is really good at tech breakdowns, definitely. If I'm looking for something more in depth than what Nick Burns would give me, Nick Burns gives pretty good tech breakdowns.
I need to get my face
Where I
on
usually don't
camera.
ever feel
Get
like-
some practice.
I don't ever feel
The
like I
best reviews are
need
from you and Nick.
more. You know,
But
I
JB
need more
and
info.
Albert Kim get new stuff so quick that it's unavoidable to not watch. Haha. John, haha.
Yeah, true.
I trust Albert Kim's reviews.
I think Nick and I still buy a lot of our stuff. I have, contrary to popular belief, I don't get nearly anything sent to me for free. Most things I pay for, which is why you can always count on me to be
No
brutally
talk
honest.
tutorials are informative.
Cause ain't nobody
Oscar
gonna
Yang should do
buy
videos.
me, even if they do
How
send
about
products
Cap
over.
Drone?
I've still been honest with them because whatever. Don't send them to me again. Then I guess if you don't want me to be honest, stop sending me stuff. But yeah, I'm not about to. It's not worth it. Not worth it. Captain Drone. I feel like I've
Captain
heard
Drone.
of him a bunch, but I've
Did
never
you
seen.
send Nick F75?
I've never seen his
I only
videos.
get FPV bleeding effect of the popular shilling channels when I research stuff.
I was
YouTube is
going
still
to
scared
send
of recommending FPV to
Nick
me after I clean
the
shills
fractal
off my
builds.
feed. Capped drone is kinda met.
I was gonna
Bald
send
man
him
FPV.
those, but
Also to Mac.
Eve
JB
told me
doesn't
that there
receive
was already
anything
some
from
on the way to
Baytaf
him.
Cause
So
he basically shits them LOL.
I guess he's bringing. He either he bought them for himself or somebody else sent them to him. But he's got some coming. So
I try to watch Chris Rosser, but he makes me feel stupid. I have a bachelor's degree BTW.
yeah, Chris Rosser is something else. It's hard to watch his videos without me. Eventually, like I don't know, my brain just, I feel like it starts to leak out of my ears a little bit, and I gotta like kind of like get it back in there, and then I gotta turn the video off. All right, you're softening my brain up. I can't do it. It's panicking. It's just slowly melting.
Tmac hasn't make new videos. And the Indica don't HELLP either.
No, it doesn't.
Made.
It doesn't.
FPV isn't supposed to be that smart. Chris is insane. Super long educational style videos. We get you're smart.
Did you
Just
guys know
want to fly.
that?
I'm the same at Brundle_fly.
Did you guys know
I
that there are communities of AI programs, like creative AI programs where you can like text to AI, where you can type and it'll make pictures for you? There's entire communities just like FPV that exist, and that's all they do is they all work on like these little AI projects, and it's all open source. So they're all like just sharing and improving it. It's crazy. If you think about how fast FPV has grown with the geniuses we have in this hobby, you imagine the ones hanging out over there programming AI? The end is near, folks.
I have an AA. It's weird. I think Capped Drone is controversial. I feel like he gives bad advices, especially for beginners. Chris Rosser
I have to start
started
watching
off as
more
a
of his,
copy-paste artist. He's a thief in my books. Yes.
Really?
Do you watch Steele's VID?
Interesting.
Yeah,
Well, I have so many
tested them.
questions real quick.
I'll brag about
First
heads
off,
for a moment.
Explain.
Super helpful guy. I had a question about fitting an X12 into an F75 and dude left the live stream for a minute to grab a frame and check for me. Like bot grinder.
Sorry, I just had a couple questions. I just wanted to answer them real quick, and I have a couple questions. First off, can you explain a little more about the Captain Drone possibly giving bad advice to beginners? Can you give me like an example or two, or maybe even like link me something? I'd love to check it out. Do I watch Steele's vids? No, not really. Every now and then, if something pops up where somebody's like, "Hey, did you see this happened in the latest Mr. Steele video?" I'll go check it out. But I don't like go out of my way to watch him or anything. Chris Rosser started as a okay. That you need to explain that. What do you mean he started as a copy paste artist? Like bot grinder? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Saggy balls, I remember doing that, and no worries, anytime. If I have it here, especially, I have so many loose parts here. If I can help, give somebody an idea of how stuff works and fits so that they don't have to waste any money. That's kind of why I do reviews, is like, I was explaining this earlier in a Discord chat and some DMs. The reason I'm comfortable spending $180 on the Babito is because I bet you there was like 6,000 something people that watched that video. Bet you a bunch of them didn't buy the Babito because they saw how bad that DIY kit is. So to me, that was money well spent. It was a fun video, it was informative, and it saved countless people from blowing that same amount of money on garbage. Straight trash.
Skynet.
Sorry, I gotta let
It's all
Robo catch
about
up.
the Chicagoland FPV
Jinx
scene.
FPV, what up, brother?
F4, dance, and dadbud.
Dead, but
Sayati is a cunt that
about
built
it?
his socio-economical position on other people's
Oh my
misery.
God.
I hate people that use mental health issues to gain leverage over others.
That's a deep
Well,
statement.
really?
Bro, you need to
About
start hitting me
Chris.
with some DMs. I have no
Can't
idea
stand
about all
steel.
this drama you're telling me about.
Got my walk snail system and I love it, never going back to analog.
Hell yeah, Spawns. I'm
Cap
glad you
Drone
like
is
it,
an
dude.
infomercial. Will sell any Emacs or beta
Tell me about the
FPV
setup.
starter
Was
kit
it nice and
crap.
easy to set up?
Mr. Steve is fun to watch but not to listen to, HYHY. Steel has a cool old
he'll
ones.
sell any Emacs or beta FPV starter kit crap. That's unfortunate. It sounds like maybe it's another, like, just a use my code kind of channel. That's unfortunate, man. I wish there was a non-dickhead way for me to call channels out like that, but there really isn't. Not without me just looking like a bully. I guess there is. There could be subtle ways to do it, but I don't do subtle. So, me, the way I would do it. I'm sure there's ways in the world to do it good, but it ain't in my playbook, unfortunately.
I agree with Captain Drone Vids. He recommends a ton for noobs.
Okay.
But new usually bad.
That's good to know. I didn't know that.
He copy-pasted other people's content and pretended it's his.
What?
Steel is an extremely capable
Oh,
pilot.
I didn't know that.
He just enjoys a seizure-inducing style.
I agree.
Like the
yes,
Bub
he
Beto.
does.
Spang, spang, spang.
Sabang, sabang, sabang,
Saved
indeed.
me money. I started copy-paste stuff too, at work, rates and dump file. Saved me. Glad you made the VID. Crappy Bubato drone.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know much about FPV, and when I saw the video I instantly knew they were putting out old stock.
That's what it felt like.
I mean the Bobito.
Yeah.
Holy shit,
Goddamn
so
Bobito.
true. Not gonna elaborate. But I agree. Banggood salesman. Salesman.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I get
that's such a
toxic
weird-
with some of the content producers, so
Yeah.
I don't participate, just block. It
I can
was
understand
somewhat
that.
a pain but did not really mind it, but now I'm waterproofing my drone.
Good call.
Justing is our state sport. Love MR Steel. Not so much him but his flying. He got me into the hobby, so I can't talk shit about him. He straight fucks shit up. About Capped Drone, I don't exactly remember, but in his videos I saw a lot of stuff you should not be doing, like starting from arming 5-inch in the room to hover on the camera.
Holy shit. That's really, really bad practice. I don't like that anyways. Again, I won't mention any
Anybody watch
names.
Vanover?
But
His flying is so perfect.
Vanover is, yeah, Vanover is not a human being. Remember that AI I was just talking about? They're implementing it in real life right now, and Vanover's the beta test. That's all that is.
Trying to think how I'm going to waterproof the Walk Snail VTX.
Can you not conformal code?
Crazy how robot lady tones actually fit the conversation. You always fucking nail it, dude. They're already flying 5 quads. Respect. Skynet is live last year. I hate that Vanover is that good. His one-pack rip at the FPV park was amazing.
Yeah.
I'm using worry-free. Vanover is Skynet.
He is Skynet, and that's confirmed. Rotor Riot confirmed. What was I gonna say? We were talking about something. Something popped up. Oh, it was there, and then I lost it again. Damn it! What were we talking about? It'll come to me. It'll come to me. It'll come to me. Oh, it's not gonna happen. I'm gonna lose it. Oh well. I feel like I missed a question, maybe. Damn it. If I missed somebody's question, I'm sorry. I was trying to read through chat, but
I watched
lost
a
it.
VID of someone arming a 5-inch inside. Sliced him up pretty quick. Idiot.
Oh, God, so stupid.
Not a fan of Vanny. The Sky.
So,
Oh man, sorry, a long
Vanny?
question. I
Okay.
have 0804
Oh, sorry, I'll
newbie
let this play.
motors, 25,000 kV. I'm not sure what to build with them. On my Acroby 75 rig it literally goes to 115.
uh-oh. You broke Robot Lady. That's okay. I'll read the question. I have 0804 Newbie Drum motors. Oh, is that the new ones? I got those upstairs, too. Not sure what to build with them. I'm not sure what to build with them either, honestly. 0804s confuse me. So I'm going to experiment with them, but honest to God, I wish I had a good answer for you, but I don't yet. I'll hopefully have a good answer for you in a few weeks once I have some time to mess around with those motors. I do have them here. They're upstairs. I'll figure something out with them. I just haven't yet had a chance to play with them. But I'll get around to it, and then I will check back in. I'm going to do a video on them. We'll do a video on the 0804s. As soon as I get around to them, they're third on the list. So
Flight time.
Not too far
I'm
out.
thinking what to change.
a robot lady's back.
Just don't know if I should take the VTX apart or just worry-free it.
That I
AI.
don't know. Yeah.
Camps. Chemicals conformal
It
coding
wasn't
is
AI
so much
or
easier.
camps.
We were talking about your collection. Show us.
Oh, I can show you. Yeah,
My
my bad.
favorite
I can go get
Vanover
stuff if you want
VID
to look
is
at
the
stuff.
one where Bardwell is watching him and gets pissed and knocks shit off the desk and walks.
I've never seen that before, but that sounds funny as shit. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Is Vanover? Vanover, his attitude as a pilot has changed. Just not. How do I word this? He's quieter. When I first started flying, Vanover's always been good. He's insanely good at racing, and he's a beast freestyle pilot. He's a good pilot. Like he understands what he's doing, right? Just all around good. But he was uber cocky, and he was always yapping about something. But it seems like he's gotten a little older, a little wiser, and I think he's maybe even gotten a little more comfortable in like his popularity and everything. And he's starting to kind of like tame that down a little bit. I think give Vanover like another year or two, and I think you'll see like not a completely different person, but I think you'll see more of like that humble side of him coming out a little more. I think. That's just my opinion. But I do agree he still has a little work to do. But his style is insane. I can't touch that.
Out of the room.
Dun.
I can't dislike Vanny.
Dun.
He's literally too good.
He's insane.
RPM filters.
Absolutely insane.
That punchable face though.
That's true.
Don't really like the dude.
True.
Flying is good.
I actually have an insane
Respect the
picture
art,
of
not the
Vanover. Do you
artist.
guys want to see an
I can
absolutely
dislike
absurd
Vanny,
picture
but
of
not his stick skills.
of
Happy
Vanover?
face.
Let me see if I
30K
can find
motors
it.
on a
Hang on.
75. I like RR older lineup.
30K
Since
motors on
then
a
didn't
75.
really
Yeah,
watch their vids.
those BBs are going to
Kenny
be
is
interesting.
insane.
We'll see.
Perfect. Thank you for 0804 video. Laughing face.
No worries.
Vanny. Gemfan has those 2-inch 2015 props.
Yes.
1mm shaft size.
They are
Might
sick.
work for those 804 motos.
Ooh.
Vanny has grown humble. A lot more humble.
I'll keep that in
He
mind,
flies
actually.
like it don't matter if he crashes.
Yes, he does.
He
And it
was
probably
really
doesn't,
cocky,
honestly,
but
because
unfortunately he always backed it up to LOL.
he's got a lot of
Chris
sponsors,
Rosser
so he's probably
claims
good.
The Fly Will Nano Baby 20 King of Whoops. Heads up is more my guy.
Sorry.
I am using AX12 with Runcam Nano Split Light 3 and a Beck, but I
The
keep
Fly
ruining
Will
the
Nano
camera.
Baby
What am I
20?
doing wrong? I think MCK is the reason he is going humble. LOL the punchable face XD. Vanover is a superstar of FPV hands down. Like
You think
or
it was
dislike
Minchan that
it.
made him get more humble?
Of course we don't LOL. It better be a pic of Ellen DeGeneres LOL.
No, dude. No,
Vanny
it's
got
just...
laid. He's not
it's
as
just-
PRRRRR
It's
now.
a progression
Yet,
of 3
sponsored
pictures.
pilots don't care about the crashes. It can make the footage kinda boring too.
It was that one. It was that picture. The zoom in. Where it takes up the whole square at the bottom. I was going to make it my profile picture and see how long it took for anybody to notice, but I forgot to do it.
Was he fucked up?
No, I think
Nightmare
he was
fuel.
out in the sun all day and he had been squinting like because he had been in the goggles for a while, and he was just ultra like squinted up in front of the camera but trying to do his big goofy smile. So it was not a good
I really want
angle,
to see you rip Beta
think.
FPV Meteor 75 one's brushless hoop HD with Walksnail Avatar Mini VTX.
Okay. Spawns, if you haven't seen it, would you like to see why I don't want to get another Meteor 75 anything from Beta FPV for a little bit? I'll share it with you. I don't like showing it because it's sad. And it reminds me of how angry I am. Wait, did I save it? Or did I? I may have deleted it finally. Let me see. I may have deleted it. Or no, I don't know. I remember. It's uploaded on YouTube. That's what it is. I'll find it. I'll show you. It was my last review, though, on the Meteor 75 ELRS edition. Didn't work out too well. Color me shocked. What was that? What is it? What's his name? The bald guy, Professor X. What does he say? He goes, mild shock. That little gif, that's me. Mildly shocked that my Meteor 75 did not work out of the box very well. Where are you? It's on the other channel, huh? Dang it. It's on the
Vanny
other channel.
hanging with Bot and Zorro. HD systems are too heavy. Even Jesse
Vanny
was
was
like
hanging with Bot and Sora. Is that
WTF.
why?
Yes, please.
He
He daylies DJI for freestyle. Good enough for me. Search YouTube for Bardwell loses it while watching Vanover during his live stream.
Okay.
VID is only 119 long.
Okay.
Flies.
I'll look it up.
Sad face. Help save me money.
Big sad face.
I want to check out the new We Bleed 450s.
I got some on the
want
way.
To build AX
I
class.
just ordered some
Might just
last
do it
night
this
as
winter.
soon as they dropped.
I mean, I really
So I
like
should
the
have them.
Meteor
I think
65
I think
hoop, but now
Zotek
that
messaged
I'm
me
on
this
the
morning.
Snail stuff can't really fly it no more.
And I think he said they shipped
What's
this
wrong
morning.
with the Flywolf Firefly 2's Nano Baby 20 analog micro drone?
You mean the Flywoo Bind and Fly Firefly 2S Nano Baby 20 Analog Quad ELRS Edition? Nothing really. Nothing really. Nothing like... Nothing in your face wrong with it.
Happy
I mean, the
Model
tune is
showing
kind
a
of...
walk snail hoop coming.
Yes. Happy Model does have a... does have one coming. A walk snail whoop. Man, I wonder if... Did I actually lose the... did I lose the file? I showed it on stream, but there's no way I'll remember what stream I
Wait,
showed
really?
it on. It was probably forever ago.
Right, sorry, Elvis edition, of course, but I just wanted the Google lady to read it. TBH. Actor of the Year award goes to...
Fart pudding. What am I looking for? Keywords. What would I be looking for? Reviews?
Mr. Dramps.
It's my flippin'
Sometimes I
hard
touch
drive is too
myself.
filled with stuff.
Meteor 756. Erodio is one of the pilots I do like. Mr. Cramps.
I'm not gonna find it. This hard drive is just packed full of videos. And I probably didn't even label the video because it wasn't. The video wasn't going to be able to be posted. Like, there was no way I was going to be able to post it.
Meteor 75.
I couldn't even fly the damn thing. So there was no way I would have been able to post the video. So I threw the intro up somewhere just so I could show it as like a meme so people could laugh at it.
I'm a lot hotter in person.
Well, no, I'm not really.
This is the Bardwell video. https://
Oh, thank you. I didn't forget about it. I just am still searching for this stupid intro. I think I figured out what I did, though.
ZMNZ9Y20. Sorry, guys.
You're good.
I'm a
I
lot
need to
hotter
change
in
that
prison.
and make it so that it
Is
doesn't
it
read
getting
links.
bricked after
I just
plugging
have to
into
keep.
beta flight?
I keep forgetting to do that.
That Bardwell freakout is amazing, haha.
No, here's the thing. I didn't even plug it in to beta flight. I hadn't even done that yet. This was just getting it out of the box, hooking it up to their software for ELRS, binding it to my radio. It wasn't through Betaflight, though. It was through their configurator, the Beta FPV ELRS configurator, which, well done.
V1.
But anyways, it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to find it. But there was an intro that I had filmed.
How about NDRC vids?
There was an intro that I had filmed where I go to plug it in.
You should do a stream watching your live subscriber vids and roasting, enjoying their content.
And as soon as
Is
I
it a
arm
BMI
it,
270?
not when you throttle
Mr.
it,
Drone Camp
no
won
throttle,
McIvey
just
Award
arm,
from Betaf.
it just flies into the sea. Oh, I found it. Also, I had COVID when I was filming this, so mind the snotty voice. I'm very snotty. Oh my god, my hair's a little long too. This must have been in the middle of winter. Okay, here. This is the intro. What's going on, guys? Heads here from Infinity Loops, and welcome back. Today, we're going to be taking a very nasally look at the Beta FPV Meteor 75 1S ELRS Bind and Fly Whoop.
Maybe the drone caught covered from you.
Spoiler alert. It's 10 out of 10. If you didn't know. 10 out of 10. Spoiler alert. Ugh. It's like Joshua Bardwell, Tucker Carlson, Hillary Clinton. What the fuck are you recommending to YouTube?
Ha ha ha.
Okay. Joshua
That was
Bardwell
10
video.
Out of 10.
It is. It is a
LOL.
10 out of 10, by the way. Can I still catch the link? Come on, baby. Come on, baby, come on. Nope. Damn it. All right. Sorry, Bergman. This is like one of the harder ways for me to play a link on stream, getting it from chat, because I don't have it open on the other monitor. Or on the other PC,
90% of the time, it's a 10 out of 10.
Yes, exactly.
John E5 FPV drones is a good one, probs.
I'm trying to think of the best way to make this happen quickly. I have a resolution.
Nah man. I don't even want to watch it, lol. It's for someone else.
Oh, okay. Well, somebody did ask me to play that, so thank you for sending the link. I just wasn't ready for it. If I have chat open on the main PC, it's a lot easier, but I didn't. So I'd be able to play it, but you guys wouldn't be able to see it. It would play on the other PC. But we got it resolved. No worries. We're working it out. We're making it happen, Captain. For some reason, that's weird. I was trying to play it in like a whole separate window.
Sent in your DM.
All right, we'll stick around for the good one.
I found it.
Here's Vanover.
Thank you.
John
thinks he can
E5 is a
fly.
bit of a salesman.
Oh wait, I did
too,
see this.
but
This
he's
is where he
amazing
hits
to
that
watch.
nutty gap,
His whole
right?
crew is awesome.
You watch
I've
Daddy
seen this, I've seen
Vanover.
this.
You know you want to see what to do. No, you son of a. No! Shut up!
I have seen this before. Shut up. Did you just knock over? What was that? Was that
It's so good.
flight aerodynamics
I don't
book or the
regret
FPV
it.
aerodynamics book? Is that what you just threw on the floor? That's good. That's good. I wish
love
there
when
was.
he unsubscribes.
I need to find a way to make this work. I want a way to have a remote switch to where
Remember it.
I can leave the
He
room.
just had that shirt on today, I think.
I can leave the room and switch scenes on my Elgato. The worst thing about, because I've done those little memes before in
Did
the
you
past
check
on
out
streams,
Pablo
like
Floor FPV?
where I jump up
At
and
Phoenix
walk
FPV.
off the camera. It would be so much better if you didn't have to do that embarrassing walk back into the room and clean up the mess you made on camera. If you could just like switch scenes real quick. If like as soon as you walked away, it just went to this scene or something, you know? But then you have to walk back on the other scene and you feel like a big dumb. I'm back, guys. Hi. Let me clean up all my crap. Did you check out Pablo Floor FPV? I feel like I've heard that name before too. I'll be right back, boys. I'm gonna run and grab
Sharp you too.
another beer, and I'll grab like 2 quads. I'll grab 2 quads that look interesting to me. What class?
Okay, night peeps.
Mini quad, whoop, or toothpick? Good night, sir. Keep it crisp, as always. Keep it original recipe, extra crispy. Crisp.
At Brundle_fly, yeah, feels like he wants you to buy whatever he has on the review, but mostly it's not a bad recommendation anyway. Crisp. All the big ones.
All the big ones.
Hoop and TP.
Whoop and Toothpick.
X-Class.
X-Class. So literally
Choo-choo
everything.
train.
And a choo-choo train. I'll bring all of those. I'll grab a couple things. I'll try to find interesting ones, though. I won't try to bring you like some generic crap. Well, I'll bring you my Daily Flyer 5-inch, which is kind of generic crap because it's a bind and fly. It's not crap, but it's not that cool. It's not like custom or anything.
Dab time.
Yes, do that. It's bowl time.
Big helicopters
It's beer
and
time.
shit.
It's BRB time.
John E5 only gives a racer's perspective. Pack them in bowls. Smoke M. I am. What would bot do? Oh yeah. Blaze M up. Finding a new perspective is what lead me here. Expand your horizons. At Brundle. Ah. The good drugs. Dang. I have some of those. Should have thought about M. Dang it. Medicine, good sir. God-given medicine. I agree. All natural. All I take. Tropea is a good strain. It says 32% THC, but I don't trust them labs. Shrooms and flower, just as intended. That's a penis drone. Hi everyone. We need 90% of THC 90% of the time. Bone hoop?
I hope it sat there blurry this entire time.
This is like the bone drone from Bank Shit.
Yes, except this one's from Fractal
At
Engineering.
least 90%. Hey dude. At Johnny DRC.
This is a Fractal
That's
Engineering
the Fractal
one.
Bone experimental drone. Just smaller.
Yes. Very tiny. It flies. It's pretty much all it does. But
Hey
we're
Mike.
working on that.
I'm erect now. Thanks heads.
We're working on that. You're welcome. Okay. First things first. It'd be
Zero yaw
the man,
authority.
Fred Durst.
Gotta roll like a brick though.
I couldn't tell you. I haven't taken it out of angle mode yet. Angle mode is
motor was
terrifying
that?
enough in this.
It flies LOL.
This is the
Like bot grinders build did.
newbie drone plaids, but I'm taking them off because they are heavy as a bee, and they need to be much lighter. 0702s, and then I'm going to do some more weight reduction around it to give it a little better flight times. Currently, it'll fly, but it'll only fly for about a minute. It's a little rough. So anyways, that's an experiment, but I told you I'd bring you some interesting ones. I didn't want to bring you a bunch of boring ones. I'll get the boring one out of the way, actually. Here's my 5-inch quad. This is my daily flyer with my brand new lumpy GoPro
Flies
mount.
like a 5-inch.
But this is,
Four
yes,
tight
exactly.
gaps.
Flies exactly like a 5-inch. This is just a
Just pull the
Evoke.
life support.
Nothing
It's
special.
done.
Just has ELRS on it. And that's it. That's pretty much it. The Evoke is a really cool 5-inch quad, though, as far as a bind and fly. It has lights down the side here, tube lighting. You can kind of see there shining.
Daily flyer you say?
Well, daily flyer as far as like a 5-inch, if I'm going to fly anything. If I'm like, hey, I want to go fly my 5-inch quad tonight, I'm like, it's this one. That's what I meant. It's my go-to. There you go. My go-to 5-inch quad. That's what I meant to say, since John wants to be a dick about it. But anyways, that's that one. He's like, I'm just keeping you honest, bro. This is my very first toothpick. This is the first one that I ever got. Ever. It's very adjusted now. There's no camera mount in it. I'm currently
Once a
using
year
that.
Shelf queen you mean?
I'm currently using that in a different build. So the camera's just kind of rattling
I like
around
my
in there right
QAV.
now. But this was a Kira 2.5 by Avant Quads, which actually I watched a
Well, you
Nick
that
Burns
fly will
video.
motors.
I watched a Nick Burns video on this quad before I bought it to get a review, and this is before I even knew who Nick Burns was or what anything. I knew nothing about the man. I had never seen any of his videos ever,
Perfect.
and I just went to YouTube and looked up Avant Quads because I was looking for a toothpick, and I wanted to get reviews on this one, and I found his video. And I bought it on his recommendation, and I loved it. This thing was awesome. It still is awesome. Just if you just got to put a camera mount in it. Totally different quad, except for the frame. The motors are different. The stack is completely
I love
different.
3-in quads.
The camera is still the same. It's a Runcam Nano 2. I added some race wire, so there's little blue LEDs there on the arms. And then the motors are soldered to that because I still use this rig every now and then. If I want to try out new motors, like a new 1102s, 1103s, toothpick motors of any variety, 12 whatever, I use this usually. So if you ever see videos where I'm flying motors like that. It's usually in this little guy. But, yeah, that's the Kira. Well, kind of the Kira. And then this is my most unique 5-inch quad. And this is kind of a mixture of
I
two
have
classes.
one of those with
It's
a
kind
Rush
of like
1.5 watt. I've been watching Nick Burns for 6 years.
Jeez.
Looks like Baby
That's
Turtle
awesome.
from sub 250.
This one was just a fun one that I got from Beta FPV. The reason I originally ordered this was because, one, because it's badass. It's a 5-inch quad. That's 6S.
Twig.
That is sub 250. So that's pretty fun. It's a pretty fun quad, and it flies. It's so nimble. Like it doesn't fly like a 5-inch quad with all that weight behind it. It flies more like a toothpick, where it's very snappy. A lot of control, a lot of authority. Really, really, really fun to fly. I love this quad.
That quad rips.
Yeah, it's just
Seen
so
the
much fun.
vids. Nick got me into micros.
Beta FPV actually reached out and sent us. I told this story the other night on stream. They accidentally reached out to us because there is a German FPV racing team that we had no idea about called Infinity Loops or Infinity Loop, one or the other. And Beta FPV thought we were a racing team, and that's why they sent us their Express LRS to check out. And then when they asked for the address to ship the ELRS unit, and I gave them an American, U.S. address, and they were like,
All 5 is nimble. Turns
I thought
on a
you live
dime,
in
but
Germany.
have to escort them over the stuff a lot.
nope.
Not my favorite.
So that was a
I'm
bit of an
really wrecked
accident.
now.
I kind of accidentally
painful NGL.
got their Express LRS early. So that's what is in this. This is their original Express LRS receiver that's in there too. So when I do fly this, I have to use the old Beta FPV radio that's still on that version of Express LRS, which is not fun to fly with that radio because it's dog butt. But one of these days I'll rip the receiver out and just put an updated one in there and then update the firmware and all that stuff. I don't like the one that's in here. This is the V1 too, so I'm pretty sure it doesn't work that great. But anywho, I thought this was a fun one because it's kind of a mixture of a toothpick and a 5-inch. But yeah, I like this one a lot. I gutted this. The first week I had it, I gutted this and swapped it over to a prototype frame that I was testing for red shifters.
That looks like
It
it
was like
rips.
a carbon fiber, 3D printed carbon fiber, so it was like nylon carbon fiber 3D printed frame. And I put all of this in it and then put a Insta360 on it. And if I remember right, the Insta360 mount was wobbly, but if you want to hear this thing rip.
What is everyone's favorite 3-toothpick frame for 1 second?
Favorite 3-inch 1S toothpick frame? Probably that newbie drone one. What was that? The Skeeter?
X frames are great for racing.
Well, yeah, wasn't that what this little dilly was supposed to be for? Isn't this supposed to be kind of like
Baby tooths are fun.
a race quad?
Baby
sorta?
tooth 3. Baby tooth.
I don't know. This thing hauls butt. It's a fun little
Yep.
rip around the yarder. Hang on, sorry, we're waiting for a massive folder of stuff to load. Gosh, I don't even know where I'd begin to look for Redshifter stuff. I think I may have actually
Was that
done
the
a video
X-Night,
on it.
Right?
Yes, the X-Night 5. Yes. I think I did a video on it, and I'd never posted it because they didn't actually end up releasing the frame. I'm glad I didn't post it because they're gone now. Redshifters, the company, is gone. Which
Sub
is sad. I miss
250
them.
grams.
Sad face.
Motors.
Yes, it's sub 250. They're 1805s, 1550 kV. 6S, yeah, this thing shreds. It's an all-in-one flight controller, 60 amp ESC. I exploded the ESCs in it when I first got it. Not even sure how I did it, but somehow I blew the ESCs and I had to buy a brand new one right after I got this. So I had this for like 2 weeks. Something happened and it broke. The ESCs died. So I had to buy another board, which was not cheap. I think it was like $90. It was a tough one. I'm still, now talking about it, still upset that it happened. It was such a bummer. Yeah, I'm looking for this one in particular.
Hoop is the way. Does that have any changeable arms, or do you have to replace the whole frame?
No,
Anyone
it's
uses
replaceable.
Sanchez Air?
It's replaceable. Arms.
It looks a lot like the baby tooth.
It's under there.
The
They're
baby
hard
tooth
to see,
appears
but
to be out of stock.
they're in there. They're sandwiched in between the two carbon plates. It's like your typical 5-inch.
It's on
and then
sale
I think they
at
meet.
$4.190.
They meet in the center underneath
6S
this little
toothpick sounds kick-ass.
buckle.
Sorry kids, Santa says no way this year. Cool. X-Night.
Hey man, 6S toothpicks, yeah, are pretty wicked. I've had heaps of fun with this one. This one is just absurd to fly. It doesn't feel like a 5-inch quad when you're flying it because as nimble as it feels, you don't feel the weight
It's
in the air.
It's basically the same frame as a TBS pod racer.
You just feel
SIXS
all
is
the power, and you just feel like you
Quality,
have
okay.
infinite authority.
Not exactly the same, but very close.
Quality on this nowadays is probably not the best. It's pretty under.
Hey brother just jumped in.
They also
haven't seen the X-Night since it first came out.
Yeah, buddy. They also don't have the flight controller anymore, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure this all-in-one is discontinued. I could be wrong on that, but I'm almost positive it is. So that would be the only reason I wouldn't recommend this, is because you'd be kind of SOL. Well, I guess I'm sure you could find something else to use, but that's if you want to deal with all of that. But it was fun while I did fly it. I haven't flown it. This is probably the one that I've flown the least out of the ones that are hanging on the wall.
Possibly future project.
Just because I don't know. I fly my full-size 5-inch up front, so I don't know why I wouldn't fly that one. I don't know. There's just something about that one. I don't like setting up all the crap for it. That and I hate using that old radio. That's
Freestyle is my favorite. Sadly, it's way overshadowed in popularity by the 4LR.
Oh, somebody had asked
go-tos for
for
micro racing now are the
this
Twiglet
is not
and the Twiglet Mini by
durable
Racer XFPV.
either. Like, don't buy this assuming
what are you using for chargers? My one's Lipos
you can
take
go
a while
like
to charge.
you can go bash this places. You know what I mean? Like, you want to be kind of ginger with this one. You don't want to just go bashing it around too much. I really wish I could find this flippin'. I think I flew it at. I think it was at Malty's house. That'll give me a huge hint to find it, actually.
Not. It's still a toothpick after all.
True. Technically, still a toothpick. It is very light. These are all. I don't want to do all that though. Hang on a minute. I know where I can find.
Yet especially when you have 2M shaft. FPV cycle stuff is always out of stock.
Yeah, the T-mount
nice
props
stuff,
on this
but I want
as
more
well,
available
yeah.
arms.
You can definitely
2
do some damage
millimeters.
to this bad boy.
Stock up on arms.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Again, I wouldn't recommend it for freestyle for sure. It's not exactly like a basher. It's like a bash once and then.
Have you tried the
Never
Twiglet
recover.
and the Twiglet Mini?
I have
Those
not.
are my main squeezes.
I have tried
I was
neither,
AFK.
but I
Show
should.
it again. Laughing face.
It's gone forever.
At Christopher Robin, I use my
This is
ISDT
it here.
charger with
This is
a
a
fractal
5-inch
juice board.
6S
Kebab is busy
sub
flossing his
250.
teeth.
It's the
I
X-Night
am using Twiglet
from
Mini.
Beta
I like
FPV.
it.
And I'm trying to find the video of when I flew this over at Malty's house. There's like a little one clip. I I think there's actually a crash in it too. I think I smack into a tree backwards. But I was flying this at Malty's house in a prototype frame. I gutted this and put it into a
Link your
Redshifter's
5 channel.
prototype.
I love flying
frame.
my TP3, but I go through cameras like water.
Oh, yeah. Link the 5-inch channel. Okay, I got you. Sorry, I got you.
Is this the OG one?
This
I
is
got
the
Twig
original. Yeah,
because
this
I
is
wasn't
this is
able
like
to
how it
understand
comes.
the Fractal website.
I put it back in the original frame.
Oh, yeah.
I only prototyped the.
I am using a Venom Pro Quad
other
Micro
one.
one's charger.
Redshifters was working on a ultralight 3D printed 5-inch 6S quad frame.
I'm loving my 4 in Skyhopper.
It was a wild frame too. I might have some pictures of it on this computer somewhere. I'm sorry, I'm digging through old video looking for this video in particular for this one. I'll find it. It's just
Haha,
it's old.
same here. Brundle_fly. I trash a cam every week or so.
Jeez, is every week or
182
so?
GM with SIXS 450 Malipo.
Oh gosh. Yeah, I can't remember the final weight of the Redshifters one.
Don't forget your
when I
5-inch
transferred it,
channel.
and that was pretty good.
I crash hard.
I got you on the 5-inch channel. If you can't find it, because me linking it's probably gonna be more complicated than just looking for an infinity loops. Hang on, let me find the flipping. Let me find that linky poo. Infinity loops.
I got the 10-pack Nukdrin canopies for $10. Best investment ever.
Poop on a stick. 10-pack of Newbie canopies for $10. Oh, that is a good investment. That's a really good investment. You're gonna need all of those. I can't tell you how many of those flipping B-Brain V2 canopies I've been through. Stop. Sorry. Autoplay is. It is something else. All right, I'm gonna drop that link for you, but I'll be on a different account. That's something else.
I
Oh
am not
God.
Native American. What OD you mean with infinity $$ at hashtag loops? I swear the robust lady said 10-pack of cannabis for $10. I was like, that's a good deal.
A 10-pack of cannabis
I'll
for
run
$10.
it by my investing
pretty
consultant.
damn good. I'd take that deal. What's up, YouTube? You just don't like showing chat or what? Oh, there we go. Okay, there's the link. I'll try to assassinate it before it reads. Assassinated. Get out of here. All right, there's the 5-inch channel. Don't expect a whole lot of content over there. It's all like, there's a recent video that I just posted, and I'm flying tame because again, just got this, just printed this finally. So now the GoPro has full protection.
4 vids.
I was flying it in the plastic one that it comes with. The GoPro comes with. Don't do that. Don't fly your GoPro in that mount. 3D print something or get somebody to 3D print you something. But don't do that. Don't do it don't do it the way I was doing it. Very risky. There should only be about 4 videos over there. I can't imagine there'd be any more. We don't upload there a lot. Again, it was kind of like
I just grow my own cannabis.
It's kind of like a dump channel for us. So you'll see things there maybe like once every couple months. We'll post something there. But we were thinking blooper videos might end up over there. From like ones that we film over on the other channel. We'll see though. We'll figure it out and I'll let you know.
Thanks.
Just growing your own cannabis. That's much easier. Much easier than having to get that old 10 for 10 cannabis deal. What did we say? Canopies? What did she say? Cannabis? What did you think she said? Cannabis, right? Or did you think she said cannabis? Because cannabis actually kind of is a little funnier. But, I mean, the 10 for 10 cannabis is good too, but. I'm close to it. I know I am.
It will blow up soon. New Nutrin cannabis packs.
I'm seeing
Not in my country though.
things that look familiar to me from around the time that I flew the X-Night. Whole bunch of iGal videos. I know I'm getting close. The end of iGal is when I did the red shifters thing. It was the end of iGal. I remember that because I posted that video around Christmas time, and it was around the time I dropped that iGal. It was the end of the year, and I was like, ain't having it. I'm out of here.
LOL, living in Canada is a wonderful thing when it comes to the Mary Jane.
Found it. I found it.
Unless you're looking for death sentence.
Woof. Man, that took forever. Thank you for your patience. I'm so sorry. We found it, though. It's here. I don't think there's any audio. Oh, God, there is. And it's terrifying.
Not worth Trudeau.
This is the... Oh, God. YouTube completely
Or
destroyed this
firearms.
quality. This looks like dog butt. This is the Instago 1. The original version. This was the X-Night. This, but in the red shifter frame. That 5-inch frame that they were prototyping, which never came out, which is big sad. And this is over at Malty's house in his backyard. In the middle of fall. It actually looks like probably around the same time of year. There's my smack into the tree.
PCP pneumatic. Fuck that mandatory wax shit.
Right back up
Fuck
in the air. We're
Trudeau.
good.
Nice orbit.
I was asking them right there when I pull up to them. I'm like, is the camera still straight? Because I had a Instago on there. And it was in like
you
this
always have to upload
flimsy mount.
2.7K even if it's DVR. The compression is horrible otherwise.
I know. This was before I knew that. This is really old. I learned that recently with GoPro footage. I don't upload a whole lot of like HD stuff because we're
also
always doing
45 Mbps tops.
we're always doing
LOL,
analog
I can't
footage,
disagree
you know?
there. Everyone knows Trudeau is a dick.
But anyways, it sounds good. It rips. There wasn't a lot to fly around in Malty's backyard, and I was just
Good
kind of
info.
Oh, there was one thing. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it. You might be able to hear it. I remember I was getting it to do this really weird noise whenever I would do these backwards pulls around the tree. It's kind of like a cradle. You can barely hear it on the camera, but it was making like this really wild... You could hear the motor spooling up, I guess,
My
backwards.
internet sucks so bad that YouTube plays at 360p.
Oh god,
This
so
is
this
Bob
probably
when
looks
heads flew 5-inch.
completely
The good old days.
awful. I just want to hear the drag sound that I was getting it to do. You can kind of hear it there. It's like... I don't know. It sounded really neat, though. I kept getting it to do it because I don't know. I love the way that 5-inch quads sound. And this one being so much lighter and having so much more like available torque and everything to it.
Yet on the props.
It sounds absurd. And the props that they give you with that thing are grunty. They got like a...
Mine
They're
too.
pretty steep.
Internet will clear up after Tuesday, I bet.
I hope it does.
Yeah, the sound
you.
from 5-inch is awesome.
It's my favorite. It's my favorite thing ever. I would sit outside all day and just waste 6S packs, just throttle blipping my 5-inch quad.
Prop authority. The control is amazing
So
on
good.
those.
So good. Yeah, that was fun. Do you guys want to see? I have a... Ooh, that's old as hell. I'm trying to find some old stuff we could watch that's kind of neat. We'll finish up the night with some old stuff. Oh, I have my intro video for iGal. We can see what I flew like back then.
Disc loading magic.
For those who don't know, I
5-inch
competed
just sound
in
nasty.
iGal 2.
Ready to kill.
They do, yeah. It sounds like a flying lawnmower, pretty much.
Maltese yard is like my park fly area. Now I want one. X-Night or TKS Rocket Race 2S build.
I would do the TKS rocket build just because parts are more readily available. The X-Night's fun as hell, don't get me wrong, but It makes me nervous
Anyone
recommending
see
it
the new 8's hoop juice board?
just because of that. You know, it's not that readily available. The 8S Whoop Juice board. Yeah, I did. I probably saw them a little bit before you guys did, actually.
X-Class build for sure.
But yeah, I saw them. I think it. I saw the PCB boards, I believe, when they came in. Where the hell? If I have my entry video, I thought I did. Oh, I have some really old videos of when I started flying.
I think he's sending me a DIY kit.
I would try
so
to
that's
hit like
exciting.
I would try to hit gaps everywhere with my little
Most
brushed
can't afford
quad.
to rip 5.
That thing sucked so bad. That brushed quad, oh my god, it's the worst.
I'm dropping a new 5-inch frame in December that's gonna give the Banggood a run for its money.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'll keep an eye out. Prove it. Oh, I don't want to mention his name just in case he's still a pilot. I don't know if he's still active or anything. But in my season of IGAL and IGAL 2, there was a cheater.
I'll take one.
There was a guy that cheated, and I and 2 other people were the ones who caught him originally. We caught the video when he first dropped it, and we were like, "Oh, you little something or other." And so everybody started calling him out on it, and then he was like, "Oh, I was just kidding. I was just kidding. I was just seeing if you guys would notice."
I shall.
Sure you were, bud.
Ah ha ha ha.
Sure you were, bud. Little butthead. He still got to compete too. He lettered out fairly soon after. I think he actually
I
quit.
noticed there isn't a lot of 2.5 frames.
I think he just stopped.
What was the cheat?
He was cheating by speeding up his DVR.
Thanks, John Doe.
We were supposed to do certain things in iGal you have to do with a time limit. And when you do things with a time limit, they always say one of the requirements is your OSD timer has to be on. And that's so they can keep track and make sure you're not speeding things up. Because a lot of times it's racing. See how fast you can do around a track. Sometimes it's like how many orbits can you do in X amount of minutes or X amount of seconds or whatever. I don't remember the exact challenge that he cheated on, but it was something simple. It was something stupid. It was like, why would you do that? But
check out Jack's 3D printing. He has a few choices
sped
of
it up
2.5 if you haven't looked there.
And posted it as a submission, as like he's saying like, this is it, I'm done.
Speeding up FPV footage.
And
that's so 2016.
And everybody was like, hey, you're supposed to have a timer. Because he had his timer off. His OSD timer wasn't on the OSD. And he was like, oh, I don't know how to add that. So he edited in a timer. He put his own timer on. Like he downloaded one off of Google and like a, or like YouTube video. Like
I disagree.
10-second timer.
Most can afford 5-inch.
And he just puts
They're
that
not
up.
That bad.
And
My
resubmits.
snacks cost me $1,000.
Left it sped up and resubmitted it. But you know where he screwed up is he had rapid fire on his goggles, and it puts the bars on the top of the screen, and those bars move very distinctly.
William Perry, Racer XFPV,
and his were moving super fast, and it looked really weird. And everybody was like, mine don't move like that. My bars move really slowly compared to that. Why are yours moving so fast and sporadic like that?
Going hard on 5 cost $1,000
And then we found out he was a dirty, rotten cheater.
LOL, he was not even good at cheating.
Nope.
Laughing face.
Horrible at it. Got caught almost instantly. Almost instantly got caught. Oh, I found the entry video, by the way. When was this submitted? 1, 2... Do I show my butt in this? I probably...
LOL, yet I watch for people walking in the video or leaves moving in the background or cars.
Whoa!
Oh,
this video was posted
Racer XFTV.
September 5th,
Haven't heard of yet.
2020.
Thanks.
September 5th, 2020. All right? September 5th,
Going
2020.
hard.
That's what
Must
we're about
be
to
in
watch
cameras then.
here. Here we go. This was my entry video into IAO 2. Here we are. So this is
Going
how I
hard
was flying
doesn't cost
back
that
then.
much. Crashing hard, however, does.
Oh my god. First off, did you guys see the wall in the garage? That's where I film now, right there up on the right. Right here. This whole wall is like completely covered now with stuff. Whoa, that's wild to see. We've just moved in. I moved in a couple months prior before this. We still got all of our crap in boxes. This is just when I started flying then. I was flying the Red Shifters 65 millimeter. I forgot what it was called. The Zero Gravity. The Zero Grav. The Red Shifters Zero Grav 65. That's what I was flying in this. So it was a 1 millimeter. I'm sorry, a 1S 35, 31 millimeter. 31 millimeter. 1S 31 millimeter. And it was 3D printed. Runcam Nano 3. What was it called? Crazy Bee
Motors,
F4
arms,
light.
frames, lipos, props. It adds up unless you.
19,000 kV Happy Model motors, the two-piece Bell ones that split all the time. Quad blade HQ props. There's my little whoop sliding underneath at the end there. Such a sick shot. That was like one of the first videos that I did for our channel, was flying around one of my buddies skateboarding, which was epic. That was my intro though for or my entry video, I mean, for IGAL.
Nice video.
Thank you. It's old. But it was fun. IGAL was fun until it wasn't. IGAL was fun until week
Nice man.
20 or whatever it was, and then I was like, okay, I got stuff I want to do.
Yet. Arms are cheap, don't break 'em. Motors and lipos do cost. Not that
Is it
bad
worth?
though.
Yeah, it's worth. I'm gonna sabotage the monetization on this stream just so I can show you guys this video because it's funny. One time I left my camera recording sitting on a park bench with OG. OG and I were out flying, and I left my camera just laying on the table recording. And later on, I come back and I grab my camera, and not until I got home later did I realize that this little guy was walking towards the camera, and I got like this little shot of
Not
him.
your wife farting.
So I put walk behind it because why not? See that little fella? And we were back there just getting ready to fly, not paying any attention. This dude was just creeping. He even stopped. Gave you a little pose in front of the camera. He chills for a second. Anyways. That was my adventure with OG at the park.
LOL.
When a bug started
Let's
crawling
see.
towards my camera. Good times. Good times.
Dropped blue steel on us.
Yeah, he did. He came all the way up to the camera and just hit you with it. And then kept walking. Ooh. He's sexy. Man, this little thing, this is the Kira, what I was just showing you guys. This was up at I went to a park with Malty and OG one day to go flying, and this is the original Insta360 on here, but this is the Kira. This is this little toothpick I was just showing you guys. And Malty made me this little janky 3D printed mount for it. Oh god, the quality is so bad. Sorry, I forgot how badly YouTube steps on stuff. Jeez. But we went to this little park. We found this little spot by Malty's house. I could not hold a straight line to save my life. That was all types of left and rights going
Every
through there.
time I crash, a lot of birds get near my drone like, hey, what happened? Do this happen to you?
No,
I
it
am
doesn't. That's
constantly
funny as
surrounded
shit,
by
though.
birds. Marching.
Constantly surrounded by
LOL.
birds. But we found this little playground by Malty's house and decided to fly. We had some 1S toothpicks. All three of us had the same toothpick. It was like we all built them. They weren't binding flies, but it was Redshifter's Ion frames. They were 2.5 inch, 3D printed, the carbon fiber 3D printed stuff. And we found this little park by Malty's house to fly. It was sick. It had that little bridge and like a little creek or a crick, as some of you psychopaths might call it. And it had these awnings and stuff. The only thing that sucked is there was a bunch of kids playing basketball, so we were kind of like, we were being a little tame. We didn't want to cross over into where they were playing too much. But I remember it was windy as balls. That's right there. You can tell. You see how hard I'm flicking back on the throttle here? Look at the throttle build. Throttle, 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 throttle. Didn't go anywhere. Nothing. The wind blowing that way was so bad that day. I remember that very well. Our 1S toothpicks were just getting slapped all over the place, but it was fun. I wasn't doing nearly as much backwards stuff back then. This is all just kind of like... This is what OG does now. It's like that like bendy, flippy, floppy stuff. I don't really like doing this too much anymore. I add a little bit here and there. I'll add like a little spice here and there. I'll just add in like a little quick pop lock. But I don't like doing it too much. I used to do it all the time. I was doing it too much. But yeah, those little pop locks right there, like you pull all the way back and then shoot back the other direction. I like doing those still. Just not too much. Yeah, don't go crazy with it.
I did it once, not sure how I did it. Laughing face.
It's timing. It's all timing. It's just throttle and pitching back and then letting off throttle completely, adjusting your pitch, and then full blip throttle so that you get like that hard shoot forward. But it's so much in just feeling when you're at your apex. When you know when you flick backwards, you'll get to a
Quads
point,
don't fly backwards.
and then you'll start drifting. You'll start dropping. So what you're looking for is finding the apex right here before you start dropping down, straight down. Save that backwards momentum and flick yourself forward using it. Kind of imagine like you're doing like this. Like my little throttle flicks that I do. So when you're flying back, tilt your butt forward and then flick your nose, like flick forward. And then that's where you get that hard stop. That's the hard part. Because most people, if you pull back and you just throttle forward, it looks okay, but you don't get that nice crisp, that hard flick forward. That's a really like trippy way to do it. And yeah, quads don't fly backwards. You're right. Absolutely right. They don't. They just fly forwards in a different direction. They fly reverse forwards. That's how the 90%ers do it, at least. I don't know about you guys.
Right.
Exactly.
That reversed under the chair was insane.
Precisely. The what?
Forward 90% of the time.
Yes. Forward 90% of the time. I like that. I like that. Oh, I like that. That's a good idea.
Most of the time.
What else do we have here? Do we have anything else interesting we can look at? Ooh, this is the first 2S 65mm whoop I had ever flown, ever. This may have actually been in a really early flight too. This was a year ago? January 3rd. Okay, a little more than a year ago.
You ever try
YouTube.
Los to find new muscle memory? Heli guys are usually boss pilots.
I have tried line of sight.
Win.
I'm really bad at
Show
it,
your proudest rip.
but I do
the
want
one you
to.
like the most.
I do want to work on that. I'm ignoring all Mode 3 questions. I have officially blacklisted the word Mode 3 in my brain. It's out of here. Show your proudest rip, the one you like the most. I don't like any of my flights. Gosh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I have one. If I look through all the Infinity Loops videos, I could probably tell you like my favorite spot to fly that we ever went to. But probably not my favorite. I don't know. I don't like any of my stuff. I am my biggest critic, I think. This is a little 2S 65 millimeter.
I will literally give you $50 when I see mode 3.
But this
I like
was
the one you did at the OBGYN building or whatever
Oh
it was.
yeah. That place was really fun. I loved flying. I've only flown that place once. I got to go back there. That place was so much fun. But yeah, this was when I was still learning proximity here, and I had never flown 2S.
Orbits. Only real low trick I can FPV.
So
the one with a Matty to a trippy.
Doing indoor proximity was new to me. Doing it with 2S was way easier for me. I had so much more control and like catching power compared to 1S, which is what I was used to. So I thought 2S was the way to go. And it wasn't until like a year later.
Do you have a good 65 millimeters drone you fly?
No, not really. Not anymore. I use my ultralight Fractal 65, which I was going to bring that downstairs. That was going to be the whoop I was going to show, but then I went with the dog bone because I figured that was a little more unique. But I have an ultralight. It's 15.7 grams. Dry, obviously, but it's 15.7 grams. It's the Fractal 65 with Mob 6 ducts.
Anyone here
and
try the Novice 2?
They're dremeled
Love
down.
mine.
The ducts are like
2S River.
super dremeled down so that
15.7 G. Wow.
there's like barely anything to them, to the ducts. They're very, very, very thin. I just tried to cut as much weight as possible. The USB port on the flight controller is removable. I desoldered it, but left enough solder in the hole to where if you push the pins back in, because there's 3 pins that are kind of like this on
what
your USB
flight
port.
time were you getting?
So when you push that into the board, it sticks enough to where you can connect to the board and everything. But if you just give it a wiggle and a pull, it pops back out and it saves you like 0.3 grams or something. But that was how I got it so light, was just cutting weight everywhere. Flight times on it, I was flying it on 0702 26,000 kV motors, so a little hot. I'd probably run a little lower ones now, but there was none available at the time when I built it. The 26,000 were the only available, but now there's a whole bunch of different kV available, so I'd probably get a lower kV, maybe like 23
Just
or 24.
a wiggle and a pull? That
Yes.
was my name in college.
Just a wiggle and a pull, and you're good to go. Yep. You got to put the 3 fingers in to flash, and then once you have flashed, you can give it a couple wiggles and a pull, and then you are all set. All done. You are finished for the night. All right, I'm sorry. That's enough.
Steel did an OK Los VID and Quadmo 4R should do FPV. What was your 2's configuration?
Quad mover should do a FPV video. Or more
3
FPV.
fingers. Like bowling.
Correct, exactly. What was your 2S setup? It was Meteor 65 frame, a 3D printed TPU battery holder so that you could hold 2 300 milliamp sticks.
Grab her like
it
a
was
six-pack.
a Crazy Bee X flight controller, the version 2.2 with the upgraded VTX. Dual PH 2.0 pigtail. Runcam Nano 3 B-Brain V2 canopy.
And Punic ER.
It was the Tiny Whoop 12,000 kV.
Pound.
I think they're called the Deuce motors or Moose Juice motors. I did a video on those
the metal
too.
jacket off so the port still functions.
Dremel the metal jacket off of the port. Oh, that's interesting. I just took the whole port off. But that's interesting too. I didn't even think about that. That's a good point though. You can. It just needs to hook on that little tab. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Mobital or newbie? Still on fence.
I haven't seen anything about the newbie drone yet, the new one. OG's supposed to be flying it. Excuse me. But I'll be gosh darned if I know when he's going to fly it. I think he said he was going to try to fly it
Mob
Monday,
light.
Tuesday. Monday, Tuesday, and then maybe get a video out by this week. Don't quote me on that because I ain't doing the video. That's on OG. But, yeah, that's the idea. Okay, if I go to our channel. Okay, let's look. Oh, I think the bank was a really fun one, too. The bank was a really fun spot. If you guys didn't see that, that was the last Where Will We Whoop. And I liked this one a lot. This spot was really nice. Somebody mentioned the... Sorry, I can't talk over myself. That's really annoying. Somebody mentioned the trippy spin. Maddie flipped a trippy spin. And I do
Heads.
the trippy spin
Have you ever
wall
flown
tap
planes?
to trippy spin
They're
here.
pretty fun.
I have not.
Oh yeah, I saw that one.
I've never flown
Separate
planes.
VTX on the newbies, so that made me hesitate on it.
Yeah. Yeah, that is something that causes hesitation. One of my favorite things ever to do in videos is sync up wall taps to the beat drop. So good. Not the first time I've done it. I do it a lot. I'll dig through my DVR footage to find a wall tap to time to the beat just so I can have it, because it's like that satisfying to me to do that. There you go. 6.8. Hopefully we steered 6.8k people away from blowing
If I send you a plane, will you
$180.
fly it? Cheap 1S flies amazing though.
What do I need anything special to fly it? I'll fly a plane. I'll try flying it. I just have never come across one or had the urge, I guess, to fly one.
One's fixed wing. Yeah, that is why rhythm games are so popular. Actions at the beat.
Yes. And I'm a drummer. I grew up playing the drums. My father was a
No.
musician.
All included.
Both of my brothers are musicians. So I love music in general, but it's always been a big part of my life. But music timing to flights is like, that's cloud nine for me. That's just perfect for
Jodo,
me.
what airframe?
I'm trying to think of what some other good like freestyle things that I liked. I don't know. This is the one you're talking about, right? This was at the Gyno.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Heads here.
I reckon. Was it? Was this at the Gyno? Yes, it was. Yeah, it was. Yeah, this spot was really sick. So, funny story. Not funny, actually. Really annoying and lame.
Banggood P52 Mustang.
I went to that
It's
location twice. I flew that location once. Because the first time I went was the day before this video was filmed. And I went, I drove around looking for a place to fly. I find this place. I get my camera set up. I do my stupid little intro. I get everything plugged in. I get everything ready to go. And then I go to take off and I realize that my radio isn't bound to the
51.
quad. And
The
somehow,
Maddie to Trippy in that VID was sick.
somehow I lost the bind. And I have no clue how. But somehow I lost the bind on the quad. So I had to go home and rebind
Yes.
it. And I was like, I'm not driving back there today. I'll just go tomorrow. So I came back the next day and did it. So I had like a point to prove. When I came back the next day, I was like, I'm going to shred the bejesus out of this place, because this is the second time we'll come in here, and I've only been able to fly it once. So I brought two quads this day. Both of them had the 25,000 kV T motors in them, and I was like,
Jeez.
I got 8 of these effing motors, and I'm breaking some of them. I'm going out and I'm breaking
I
them,
had
and I
a
did.
3 to 4's P51 Mustang at one point.
I knew it was going to happen. That's probably
I hate when you miss something and you find
that's probably
out
my
at the
favorite.
spot.
My favorite
Sorry.
trick in
Typos
this one
everywhere.
was the power loop into the Maddie, but I almost biffed this Maddie. So close to smacking the canopy on that railing. But yeah, this place was really cool. You're talking about the spot at the breakdown, right? There was also a lot of like fun backward spots you could fly here. Which part is it? It's coming up. Here it is. I know it's at the beat drop. I remember that.
That plane literally started my whole flying career. Thousands later.
That dive was actually really
Steven's
clean.
chance.
I don't even remember doing that. That little like tornado dive. It's kind of sick. That was the first try too. That was my first try doing that at that spot. That's not the first time doing that
Damn,
trick. I've done that
that
before.
was sick.
But see, a lot of this stuff was to me was harder than doing that. I'm just trippy spins to me are
Sickest video ever.
feel like orbits, like normal orbits. So if you've ever just locked in a normal orbit and been like, oh, now I got it. That's exactly what trippy spins feel like to me because I do them that often that it's just second nature now to me. So when I do, oh, that's a pretty face. When I do a trick into a trippy spin, it always looks insane to people, which is why I do it because I know it looks cool. But like to me, it's not as difficult as it looks, I think, because trippy spins are like second nature to me now. I'm too used to doing them, I think. This was fun too, trying to freestyle that wingman quad. I like challenges like that. This was a really fun video too, doing the video with Callisto. Shout out Callisto. We were just talking about him earlier. He was in here earlier. Hell of a good pilot. If you guys haven't checked his channel out before, he's on YouTube too.
Building a Mobeetle from my old Elris V1 Mob 6 parts with the 26k
There you go.
KV motors.
This guy right here, Callisto Fapiv. I'm not sure what the Fapiv means, but
Still here.
Callisto is a moon, right? Oh, there he is. Sorry, I'm making jokes about your name while you're still here. But yeah, go check out Callisto.
heads.
He's on.
Look up Banggood P51 plane.
He's on
Get
YouTube,
it.
and he's a
If
good
you
pilot.
fly it, I'll pay for it.
He flew.
Insane fun.
He flew a
With
lot
updated Diamond 4.
in IGAO too. He was fifth place finalist, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure he was
Just
fifth.
found your channel last night. Been binge watching all your videos. Your content is fantastic.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that, and welcome. Any questions you have, don't hesitate to ask. Look up the Banggood P51 plane. Get it. If you fly it, I'll pay for it. Insane fun. The Banggood P51 plane. Okay. Look up the Banggood P51 plane. Since I refuse to fly mode 3, I'll look up the Banggood P51 plane. P51.
Sub 2 Callisto. Is that E-Chine? It's unbreakable. In.
Is it the P51D? Is that what I'm looking at?
Un.
Is it this guy? That looks silly.
Yes. D.
P51D.
Getting ready to build the Fractal 75.
Do I have to use this thing? What is this? What is this radio? Getting ready to build the Fractal 75? Ooh, good call. Still, hands down, one of my favorite Whoop frames. And the one I've had
It's
the hardest
stupid
time
fun.
to break.
Controller and all. Mike, have you flown that Darwin AIO yet?
So this is just controller, everything is just ready to rip. You just use the controller it comes with and you just let her go. All right. Eachine P51D. Okay.
Negative.
I'm not going to plug in all my
Baby
credit
has
card
protocol
information
can
this
connect to a
second,
multi.
but I will order one, sure.
FPV that with a hamster co-pilot. Yup. Whole kit.
Keep up with that hamster.
Stupid fun.
All right. I believe you. I'll take your word for it. I'll check it out. Let me leave a tab open with it, actually.
I can't get over the fractal canopy. It's like a lil G-strip holding the camera.
It is. I always call it the thong to Eve from Fractal, or we call it The Borat thong. Yeah. It's like if Borat's head was the camera, and it just kind of like that little mankini that he wears, you know? It goes like over his shoulders. It's like that. But it's like if his head is your FPV camera. That's exactly what it is.
Seen a lot of the Fractal frames out of stock here in the States. Hope they will be on stock soon. Have the 65 but hesitating because of the different switches on my radio I am used to.
Full Send FPV
LMAO.
has them in the US.
How would you handle the TBS crossfire antenna on the Fractal frame?
Ooh,
Heads check
I
out the
don't know.
multiplex fun jet.
I've never used
I'm
Crossfire.
going to FPV
I
one.
would reach out to
Okay.
Eve. If you really wanted to know, I would reach out to Eve from Fractal. The dude who owns Fractal. He has experimented way more with those frames than I have.
think of the F75 cam mount as something a bit
So
dirtier.
yeah, I would probably ask him.
Fractal 75 question: order everything from Fractal or take a Mobula 75 ANS strip its parts out.
Order everything from Fractal or take them. Okay. My personal opinion
FPV long
is,
range planes 18,650 is cool.
My personal opinion is to order everything from Fractal. Bind and fly. The reason I say that is because I take apart and put together a lot of whoops every day. The chances of you screwing something up and it...
Ishin P51.
What? What the fuck? Well, you found the hidden... you found the hidden thing, one. And thank you for paying for the plane. I will order it right after stream. Thank you, John. Man of your word. Thank you, sir. I appreciate the plane. I'll fly it. We'll do a video. I may run it into OG full speed. Now that you've done that, we'll see. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. There's a P51 in the mail right after stream. I'm glad you found the hidden audio too. I thought it was going to be a while till somebody found the hidden audio. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. That's you are a G. Thank you. The question about the Fractal, John, you threw me off. The question about the Fractal, I would get it from Fractal just because you get their quality control, which is Eve. It's Eve who owns the company, and he will make sure that it is flying perfectly. And as far as taking care of like warranty stuff with him, if you get something that's DOA, it's not a hassle. It's so much easier. So you pay a tiny bit more to get the bind and fly through him, but you get the comfort of knowing that one, he went through it with a fine-tooth comb, made sure everything was good, and two, you get his customer service, which, I mean, it's next to none. You can't really compare it to any of these other big companies. I probably get a little preferential treatment from Eve because I'm a sponsored pilot, but before I was a sponsored pilot and I was just a customer of his, I thought his customer service was good. Like, I always thought he was a stand-up guy. I said this the other night on stream, and I won't go through mentioning a whole bunch of names and airing out laundry and all that, but there's been more than one time that I have reached out to companies for video things or whatever, offering to help them do something or whatever, and I always get cold shouldered by them. And Eve is so willing to like work with the community on stuff. That was something special to me. I saw that early with him, very early. So I always recommend Fractal, and that's not just because I'm a sponsored pilot. I became a sponsored pilot because I liked the company so much. I flew their stuff and it made sense. I've been offered, and I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I've been offered sponsorships before from other companies, more than once. But one, I don't use any of their stuff for one of the situations, and another one is I didn't feel like representing that company. Ethically, it didn't feel right to me, so I just decided against it. But Fractal was one of the ones where when he offered it, I was like, absolutely, dude. Like, I would love nothing more than to support this company and help you grow, because it's worth it. It's worth it to bring durable, good frames into the Whoop world, because right now we got some busted stuff out there.
FPV it too. Yeah. Baby, I want to see that. Man of my word.
You are.
Heads, have you done much los fixed wing flying?
I have done none,
Imagine
so this will be
guessing
interesting.
that kind of dollar and being wrong. Eve is FKN cool dude.
Yes,
So who's top
Eve is.
donator now?
That would be you.
You won't be disappointed
I believe
going
you will
direct
not
to Fractal.
be beat
I'm not
for
sponsored.
a bit, sir.
Sponsors come with baggage.
They do.
Awesome.
But I respect that.
Thanks for the Fractal tips.
And I consider that. I always consider that, especially with the fact that our channel continues to grow. I am assuming that we're influencing more people. More people are watching. So I am becoming more and more aware and more careful about what I am putting out to you guys. I want to make sure that everything is ran through like the strictest screen of bullshit. I don't want. Hang on, we have a quote for this.
Only bringing you guys the best of the best on this channel, 90% of the time.
90% of the time, we got you locked over here. Okay.
I am buying
promise.
Bind and Fly. I didn't buy it cause I didn't understand the site. I couldn't figure out if the hoop frame was included or not.
It is.
Tell him to change that.
It is included,
Influencer.
except for in the light.
Also look up the multiplex fun jet. I'm going to
But
FPV1.
Chop Whoops, I have mentioned
Not
that to
the
him before.
ultra
I'll mention it again. But I have mentioned to him before that not to change it, but I did mention to him before that somebody had said
Everything
it
is the
seemed
best.
confusing.
90% of the time.
So I'll pass that word on to him though. Chop Whoops, I got you. And again, anybody else, if you guys have feedback on Fractal, do not hesitate to share it with the man. Let's make it a good company. Let's keep it a good company, you know? He's been doing great this year. That slowly but surely that company has just been building brick by brick. He's been bringing it up to speed and making it a competitive company.
Exactly.
And I'm glad
Why
he is.
I bought a Fractal 65.
We need people like him
Stupid question.
in the
What
community.
lipo is running on the 75 Fractal looms like a one's 300? What all protocols do the Fractal BNF come with?
As far as the protocols, I think FR Sky and ELRS. I'm not sure of any other ones. I know he just got the ELRS Diamond flight controllers in, but I'm not sure of all of the protocols available. I'm sorry. I wish I had more information for you. That is not a stupid question, Christopher, on the battery. I run 450s on mine, 451S packs, but when you buy the kit, it does come with 450 and 300 or 350 TPU battery straps. So you don't have to use exactly a 450. It'll hold like a 450, a 500, a 650, a 720. Like it'll hold a couple different battery sizes in that range because it's TPU, so it's got some stretch to it. But you get both options in the kit. And yeah, Chop Whoops, what you were saying about him being more clear about the frame being included. When he started carrying the light versions of these, which is where you just get the carbon plate, I think that's when I brought it up to him because somebody had mentioned it to me.
So will you trade me drones yet? LOL.
I'll trade you
Is
drones,
Fractal
but like
located in the USA?
what am I trading you?
I love 451
And what am I supposed to do?
S-bats.
What are you going to give me in return? We could make it fun, like where I can send you something and you just send me whatever back, and I'll just see if it freestyles whatever you send me back. Just don't send me back like a cup of yogurt or I freestyled a bottle of hot sauce once.
I can't find screws to buy.
If you guys
Laughing
didn't see that
face.
video, I did freestyle a bottle of hot sauce once. We Bleed hot sauce confirmed. Freestyleable. We did ample testing.
I can build you
I just
a
messaged him because I
toothpick.
can't find screws to buy. Oh, I could have told you the
The
screws.
U.S. Postal Service kills it coming
Which
to
ones
Australia.
do you need? The flight controller or the motor screws? The U.S. Postal Service kills it coming to Australia. Like actually, or are you JKing? Sorry. Whenever anybody says
Motor
anything
screws.
about,
Yours are longer.
well, I don't mean to brag, but
Than
They
regular
are.
motor screws.
yes, they are. Yeah, I got you. Hang on. Let me open up my big bag of tricks that I have. So he uses, there's 2 different kinds of screws that he sends you. There are ones for the, I think actually he doesn't send both anymore. I think he changed
The cost to post
it.
is more than the frame. M1.4
Holy
x
God.
50 are 6 millimeters, right?
So you were JKing, or I guess you're saying it does actually kill it. Wow. That's insane. I wonder if he has better options. That's crazy.
I send you a random
And
quad,
where are you
worth
ordering
at least
from in the US?
$100, and you send me whatever.
Where are you ordering
Spoiler.
from in the US,
It's a
Robert?
old 5-inch. Smash it and tell me how bad it. Cause it's slow, lol.
M1.45 or 6 millimeter, right? Yes, thank you. That is right. I just needed to see the numbers, but yes, that's right. The 5 millimeter is for the 1.5 millimeter carbon, and the 6 millimeter is for the 2 millimeter carbon. But he has both available. Me personally, I don't use the 2 millimeter carbon. I have both. I prefer the 1.5 millimeter carbon because I haven't been able to break it yet. So I don't see the point in adding the extra weight of the 2 millimeter carbon for added durability when I'm not breaking the 1.5 millimeter anyways. So I've just been flying the 1.5 if you were curious on that, if you're going to order your carbon. John says, I send you a random quad worth at least $100 and you send me whatever. Spoiler, it's an old 5-inch. Smash it and tell me how bad it is because it's slow. Yeah, I'm down. We can do a little quad swap and then I'll bash up your 5-inch quad. Sure. Why not?
FYI, your discount code does not work on the bind and fly for Fractal. Still
It shouldn't.
ordering it.
It shouldn't. Yeah, it should only work on the frames. It should only work on only Fractal things. Since when you buy a bind and fly, you get like a Happy Model flight controller, you get Happy Model motors, you get GemFan props. So it's not exactly all Fractal stuff. So yeah, the Fractal code for us is only on Fractal products. Same with Weebleed. We have a Weebleed code you can use now. I'm pretty sure it's only on Weebleed products though, because they sell other stuff to other manufacturers stuff there or other companies. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it only works on that. Oh, also, I meant to mention, for any of those who were interested in listening to the episodes of In the Loop podcast that we've been doing, we have 3 episodes available now. The first episode was with Aviation, who is a beast of a pilot, a lot of fun to talk to. The second episode was with Eve Fractal from Fractal Engineering, who we're talking about currently. It was also a fun episode. Learned a lot about the man. And then the most recent episode was with Mr. Nick Burns, which doesn't need any introduction. But those are all now available on Anchor by Spotify, as well as Spotify. So you can find those episodes over there. Let me give you the link to the Anchor version at least. This is if you want to listen to the podcast without having to watch it. So you can like lock your phone and put it in your pocket kind of thing. I just figured it made more sense instead of trying to watch it on YouTube and listen to it, because that's really annoying. I was doing that for a bit and I don't like it. Don't want to do it ever again. So now they're all available, and all the future episodes will be available on Anchor and Spotify. If you think of any other platforms, wherever you listen to your podcasts, if you want me to add it to one, it doesn't cost us anything to add it to platforms. So if you guys
I
want
am
it,
hooked on Fractal stuff now thanks to you.
if you want it on a
Have you
particular
put your
platform, let me
Weebleed
know.
motors in your Fractal 65? I want the podcast with Nick and you guys.
I have not put the Weebleed motors into the Fractal. Or no, I did. That's all I flew it on. I'm sorry. For some reason, I thought you said Fractal 75. I'm glad I read the text. Yes, I did put it in the Fractal
Can you upload
65.
those to Pornhub, sir?
I put all three of them, all 3 flavors of the Weebleed motors, the Gore, Slashers, and Bleeders. I tried all 3 of them on my ultralight Fractal 65 build. Currently, I have the Gore on there. The Gore motors are the last ones I left on there because I liked the way those felt. Those flew pretty nice. Sorry, let me drop this anchor link for you guys. Okay, so this is where you can find the podcast over there.
Which we believe motors are too much for indoors. https://anchor.fm/infinity-loops.
They're all pretty acceptable for indoors. I'd say if anything, maybe on the highest KV ones, which I don't remember which ones those were. Slashers, maybe? I can't remember which KV was which now. But the highest KV ones, if anything, you might want to run like a little bit of a throttle cap on them, just so you're not dogging it too bad. But otherwise, I mean, they were all pretty good indoors. They're all 0702s, so they are peppy, but they're kind of peppy on the higher end.
Guys?
On the low end, when you're just low on throttle, they don't like shoot off the ground or anything. They're kind of tame to come up off the ground. It feels like you have more throttle resolution, although I'm pretty sure you don't, but it feels like you do. At least that was my experience with them. Mr. Higgins, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? I was just showing off this sweet camera mount that kind of printed nicely. This part got a little jacked up, but everything else printed good. It looks solid. Appreciate it again, dude. I was going to go fly that today, but the wind decided to ramp it up to like 30 mile an hour,
Nice.
so I passed on that. Not worth it for me. Frig that. But yeah, I do appreciate it, man. Thank you. And the fact that turnaround time. Insane. JacksThreeDprinting.com, boys.
It's literally the first real quad I bought. 4's no clue on the build. It's tough.
4S no clue.
And
on the
really
build.
ugly LOL. Flown it 3 times. ESCs on the arms and all.
Wow.
Think it's XR receiver. Don't remember though.
Interesting. I wonder. Okay.
Or XM.
XM. Okay. If it's an XM receiver, I could probably just work with what's in there, but I may just drop an EP2 in there just so I don't have to tinker with dealing with XM. Maybe. We'll think about it. Speaking of the little alien head there, 8-Bit just dropped, that reminds me. I'll post about it again on Facebook on Monday, but the freestyle competition, that's still going on. There is a freestyle contest currently going on. We are doing it right now. If you guys hadn't seen the video for it, I'll give you a link right now for that. If you want to get the info on how to join that little freestyle contest, the prizes, we have 3 to give away. Both of the gentlemen
It's so
available.
ugly.
Or available.
You will love it.
Both of the gentlemen responsible for the giveaway are in chat currently, so what better time to bring it up? But some of the things were supplied, or all of the things were supplied by JacksThreeDprinting.com.
www.youtube.com/v=v=2YDU8pi9VPK.
One, right? One of the frames being given away. Is it 1 or 2? Are we doing a Slippy as well? I forgot. But anyways, there's frames to be given away and canopies. One of which is a new frame, the Skirch frame by our boy 8-Bit there and Jack's 3D Printing. So check that out if you'd like to join. There have already been, I could give you an exact number. I think there's been about 10 people that have already sent a video over, though, already turned in, which is crazy because you have until the end of this month. You have 20 more days, roughly, to turn in a video. If you're interested.
SKRCH, Acronat, TKS Rocket Race printed.
Yes, thank you. There they are.
8-bit_FPV, Redec72 did the work.
Oh, sorry. Yes, there you go. Thank you for clarifying. Appreciate that. But they are available on jacks3dprinting.com. Let me see how many people actually entered so far. I think it's 10, 9 or 10. I didn't actually count. I've just been starring the emails with the videos in them.
So humble, Jack.
Those are the type of people we need in this community. That's what I'm talking about with keeping Eve around. We gotta cherish people like that. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 submissions so far. So I was off by 2, but 8 submissions so far for our little freestyle contest. Pretty simple. Just need a minute. No edits. Whatever you want to do. Whatever you think we would want to see. Show us your style. Show us your steez.
I would chuck my new Thumb Pro on my 2-inch and rip if for the giveaway. But I'm rubbish. I'll just work and watch the talented flyers. Good luck, y'all. Oh. And I fly 5-inch. So DQ already.
I was going to say the
450 Mobats for the fractal. What's your favorite? Time included. Laughing face.
450 million batteries for the fractal. What's your favorite? Currently, I'm using the Dogcom 450 1S packs. I like those. However, you can't get them in the US. Technically, you can't get them. But I can steer you towards where those batteries are available that are very close to what I fly right now. And that would be at FYScrafts.com, I believe. Let me double check that link, actually. I believe it's FYScrafts. Yes, FYScrafts.com.
Why not?
And if you go
Give me
there...
some.
Let me see. Well, I would tell you, but you don't get to know. They're right here. These right here, though. This is basically the same battery that I fly, more or less. If you're interested in getting them,
just got back buying groceries.
Here they
and
are.
You're still live.
So
I've been using GNB 520 mAh and they've been good so far.
These are just the ones I use. I've also used the Kratos batteries by HGLRC, the 450s. Those are pretty good. I don't mind those.
Just got those 520. I have to test them. What am I, chopped liver?
What do you mean? What do you, chopped liver? To give you the batteries? No, I can't even get them anymore. They screwed up by sending them to me. I got lucky. Because I'm the first person in the US that hit them up and was like, hey, I want some of your batteries. And they were like, okay. So they sent me them thinking
I used Tata 500s in my
I was a company
F75.
that was going to like carry their batteries. But I wasn't that. So they immediately were turned off of sending anything to me. So... it only lasted the one time that I could get them. I can't get them anymore, I don't think. These were the 1S packs I was flying, though. These 450s right here. I was using these for a bit. They're not listed as high voltage, but I charged them high voltage. I'm not recommending you do the same. I don't recommend you do that.
If you become brand ambassador, companies will send you stuff. Fly will have a one's 450 version too.
Yeah, you could, I guess.
But I am obviously your biggest fan.
Obviously. I'm not arguing with you. I'm just saying. This is the only place you can get them right now, okay? This is just about the same exact thing I'm flying. The same exact batteries. FYScrafts.com. Right here. You want to get a 5-pack? $30, fella. What's the newest battery on the block? These just dropped. So did these, actually. Technically, I think these just came out. I believe they did, at least, like the last day or two, maybe. I just got the email from their company about it. And then Weebleed has...
No pressure. But where's my shit? Ha ha ha. JK.
Where's what shit?
$30, little man, put that shit in my hand.
$30, little man. You gotta hit him with that little. Oh, these are the
Kodar has some
450s.
decent 500 Ma 1's bats if on a budget.
There we
but
go.
I want to scope out those bats you showing 30 for 5.
Alright, so how many come in this?
Just bought 20 BT 2.0 connectors.
Is that 4? Alright, so this is 4.
Heard we bleed one's bats are amazing.
This is 4 of them for $36. And the 5-pack here is for $30. So that's up to you guys. I haven't tried these yet, so I can't vouch for these yet. I have these on the way. And I'm not saying they're bad, but I'm not going to say that they're good until I've flown them. But quite a bit, too. I want to put like some time into them. I
Only
want to
BT on
charge
the
and
bleeds.
discharge a bunch. I believe so, yes. I believe it's only BT 2.0s on their 450s. They do have the PH 2.0s for the 300s, but not... Yeah, just BT 2.0 for this, for the 450s. So yeah, there are your options though, as far as like ones I would recommend. I don't know that I would recommend these anymore. Plus, you have to order them from China. Yeah, we're not recommending those. Those are out of the picture. I would go
Heard
with
the
either one of
Weebly
these.
bats are incredible, worth every penny.
I've
And
heard the
people
same,
complain about SIXS bats
I've
for
heard the same.
$20-$25 each. LOL.
but
Good morning.
I haven't heard that about the 450s because they're brand new. I know that Weebly's other batteries are tried and true, and everybody rants and raves about them, and I believe it. And I'm not saying that I disbelieve these. Just me personally, like I said earlier, crossing all my T's, dotting all my I's, and I'm not getting ahead of myself. So I'm not going to say that they're good because I might get them in the mail and they suck. They could be the next best thing. I might order 30 more of them after I try them. I don't know. I will let you guys know, though, as soon as I make a decision on it. Faux show. I just don't want to speak
Not
too early on it.
90% yet.
Right,
Oh,
yeah, we're
babe.
not there yet.
I'm back.
We're not 90% yet. Good morning to you. Good morning, Apache. How are you?
So mode 3 win.
Bugs, WB.
Thanks for the sub at Brundle_fly. That sliced bread is hard to
Mode
beat.
3. Mode 3. I don't know what that is. What is mode 3? Can you use mode 3 in a sentence? Let me do this while we're sitting here, so I don't forget. I have to order this because now John has made me. He's held me to it. He's paid for it, so I have to order this. And wait, okay, is there a closer place than China to order this plane? Do I have to wait a month to get it? What was it called? P51D?
I think Vic FPV use mode 3. Pra baby. Eat shine.
Ishin has it, but is Ishin?
What's the YouTube's cut?
Is Ishin
30%
US?
still. It's like mode 2 just fucked up in all perspectives.
I actually have no idea what YouTube's cut is. I have no clue. All that stuff's direct deposit, and it goes into a business account. I don't pay any attention. I use that business credit card to order products to review.
It's _Blunty uses
To
mode
send
3.
T-shirts to the monthly winners from the Patreon. To order replacement parts if I break stuff.
Mine came in under 2 weeks.
But I never check their
Pretty
deposits
fast.
things. I should check that, but I never check it. So I have no clue. I can't give you a good answer on that. Wouldn't surprise me if it was like 30% though. Sounds about right. Wait a second.
Whoa,
Ishin,
already almost
Ishin.
4K subs.
Ishin.
Your next YouTube check will be big. Been watching all your videos.
Well, thank you,
Copyright
appreciate it.
owner takes 100%. YouTube and Google takes 30%. Performer gets 0%.
I feel like those percentages don't add up. Yeah. I feel like those don't add up. I can't find the Ishin one in the US. All I find is AliExpress. Amazon has it, but oh wait, no, that's not the same one. Is it? No, that doesn't look like the same one.
So you're saying I owe you more money? Shit.
No. You're good. You're good. Don't give me any more money. You're good.
That's how the cover song channels work. YouTube is horrible.
Yeah, they are a little rough with their copyright stuff. It's a little brutal. I try not to pay any attention to their, whatever. They're just a platform for me. I try not to pay any attention to the money side of it with Google and all that. Evil people. Just avoid them. Yeah, it looks like I'm going to have to get it from... God dang it. I don't want to wait that long, though. Dude, that's going to suck.
They have it.
I know they
Street
do.
performers
I know
make
they
more.
do. I didn't
Kinda
want to wait that
insulting.
long. I was going to try to find it in the US just so it didn't take forever.
It's impossible to cover Hotel California and make money with it, lol.
Okay. Buying right meow. Send to me, please. Online payment, sure. God dang, it got warm in this house. I need to turn some fans on. It was like 80 degrees today. What the hell? It's supposed to be fall.
What's the wait time from Fractal to the USA?
One of the fastest from out of the country that I can vouch for. One of the fastest. He gets packages from Taiwan to Maryland, where I'm at, on the East Coast in the US. He gets it to me in like a week and a half max.
I've been pushing 30%
max-
performer fee on the stuff.
max
That's
2
what the
weeks.
Google and Apple charge too. 2
Give or
weeks
take.
to SoCal.
Give or take.
Is Makefile website safe? They have some ones 550.com. I would like to try.
Makerfire's
Buckle up.
site is
Winter
not only
is coming
safe.
your way right soon.
I think if you use our code over there, we could save you a little money on your order too.
Found a link for the P51
I think we
on
have a
Amazon.
link
You could have it on the 7th.
down below, I think, for Makerfire. I think we have a coupon code or something for them. I don't remember how much it saves you, but I'm pretty sure.
Makerfire is legit.
Actually, I may have spoke too soon. I don't even know if it saves you any money. It might just give a percentage to the channel. I don't know. We have an affiliate link with Makerfire. I don't remember any of the details from it, though. I'm sorry. I wish I had more information on it. My bad. Sorry, I have all my PayPal information on the screen at the moment. I'm just trying to order this plane. Okay, it's ordered. It is
Makerfire is admittedly a bad name for batteries.
way. Yeah, yeah, I agree. That is a very bad name if you want to buy batteries. Where'd you buy your batteries from? Makerfire. I bought it from blowshitup.com.
LOL.
You ever seen their batteries? You ever seen burn your garage down batteries? Have you seen those?
Makerfire is Amazon and eBay crap.
I've gotten some nice stuff from Makerfire. I won't speak for the whole site overall because I don't know the whole site overall. But just going through Makerfire, I've ordered stuff from here before. Let me see what I ordered because I remember it was recently. Oh, they got the 450s right there.
Hashtag now Rounty batteries FTW.
Maybe that's why I was on Makerfire recently, as I was sending somebody here. These are my batteries. These are the dog comms I use right here. Same exact ones, BT 2.0 and all. That's them right there. What did I order? I think I ordered a giant shoe. A giant remote-controlled shoe and soccer ball. No, I ordered something goofy from here. Flight controller, maybe?
I tried once and they hold my order for 3 months until I got tier. Cancel and get it somewhere else.
Damn.
The Makerfire brand. Specifically.
Oh, okay.
Sweetness.
I did order something from Makerfire once, and it sat for like 2 months. But it was my fault. It was a pre-order, and I'm an idiot and didn't read it, and I just hit buy it. I was like, oh shit, they got it first. It was like some new thing coming out, and I saw they had it first, and I was like, oh shit. And I just wasn't even thinking. I just bought it, and then I realized later I had to go back and look, and I was like, oh, it's on pre-order, and it says underneath it arriving, like a month from now. I was like, I'm stupid. Got
Why
it.
do people say it's bad to order batteries from Amazon?
I don't know why. I just don't order it batteries from Amazon. I just don't like supporting Amazon if I don't have to. If I can support FPV companies, smaller companies
I
or
ordered a big
retailers,
shoe.
then
Oh,
I don't
wait.
mind waiting.
I ordered something weird.
I don't mind waiting
Ha, ha,
like
ha, ha.
a couple extra
I
days
tried
on shipping.
and it was
you know?
okay.
But no, I don't. I think I've ordered batteries off of Amazon long ago when I flew brushed, when I first started flying. I think I ordered like some GMB batteries, maybe like the 300 milliamp sticks from there. And they were always, okay. It was GMB batteries, which I feel like are kind of hit or miss, or at least they were back then. Where like, I remember
People say it's
some of the
bad to
cells
order
I would get in
almost
the mail
anything
and they were
from
already
Amazon
puffed.
because they have been ripped.
Like already.
Just check the seller first.
They would come right out of the box, a little puffy. But I guess, yeah, their batteries have come a long way. So I guess that's not reflective of them today. But it was from Amazon.
As long
I
as it's a
remember
good
that.
battery, it's fine. But the cheap some Amazon special branded batteries are not good.
Yeah, stay away from
And
those.
found a couple of sites that have the P51 just eChine branded. A lot of websites that sell FPV stuff also have Amazon stores. But same plane. Yet Amazon destroys companies.
Oh, okay. Well, I already ordered it, 8-bit. Thank you for looking. Appreciate it, man. That's okay. It's coming from China. We'll get it. We'll get it. I'll see how. Let me see what the estimated shipping time is real quick.
I have donated race day quads thousands. I think they like me by now. Just not eChine branded.
I have
Names
spent
like Rage
plenty
etc. LOL.
with race day quads. I
I have
love
to
them.
use a lot of the Chinese
They're awesome.
sites. Use PayPal. Always.
Oh, I do. Yeah.
Sharegu FPV.
Same. I don't put any of my
What battery
credit card stuff in
connector
there.
comes standard on the Fractal 65? BT or PH?
PH. PH. I don't believe he's switched to BT yet. Let me double check before I go talking out my ass. I'm pretty sure he hasn't switched to BT. Wait a minute. Now I'm second guessing. I think he may have actually switched to BT. I'm just going to double check the shop page because I'm sure he updated if he did switch it. I mean, it still has the PH 2.0 on it in the picture. I don't know. I don't get bind and flies from him ever. I always get just the frame because I like putting all my own stuff in it. That and I already like have a lot of the stuff here. These are all older pictures, but I'm pretty sure.
What is future direction for this channel, if I may ask? Get away
Here
from
you go.
PayPal ASAP
Bam.
though, LOL.
You can upgrade to a pigtail. He'll solder it on for you for $5. There you go. So there is the option if you want to get a BT 2.0, but it comes with a PH 2.0 normally. There you go. Question answered. Future direction of the channel, if you may ask. I've always wanted to do kind of two things with this channel. Or with this, Infinity Loops
literally
technically
just
is
ordered the
an
Fractal
LLC.
65.
It's a company.
Get away from hashtag Musk ASAP. HYHY.
But I've always wanted to do two directions with this. One, I want to continue doing content creation of any kind.
PayPal will steal your money if you are a patriot.
Doing reviews is one thing. Like, that's okay. It's fun. I don't mind doing it. I like doing the reviews because it gives me like something to kind of like poke fun at. It gives me like something to have fun with. Something new, different. It answers tons of people's questions. It answers my own curiosity. I have a lot of questions about like new products when they come out. So I'll probably always do those because before I was making the videos for FPV stuff, I was still flying new stuff all the time, like buying and trying. I just wasn't recording it or doing any formal reviews on it. But I like doing the little jokey videos we've been doing, and I like doing these little freestyle contests and giveaways and all that. But then the other direction that I wanted to go with this is, well, I guess I shouldn't give away too many details, but is a school program, not the STEM, the same program everybody's trying to get going with FPV right now. What I want to do is assemblies. I want to travel around to different schools and bring like whoops and cinewhoops and stuff and fly them around like gyms and let little kids fart around in simulators hooked up on little TVs. But just put on like hour-long assemblies. My wife is a teacher. She teaches elementary school, and she has been for a long time. So she sees all these different groups and companies and hobbyists and all types of stuff come in and put on performances or assemblies for the kids. And one of them she told me about was two guys that came in and rode BMX bikes on a half pipe that they set up outside of the school. And all they did was every now and then they would stop at the top of the half pipe, and with a little lapel mic on, they'd be like, "That was gravity. Whoa." And then they would, do a couple more tricks and be like, "That was inertia. Whoa." And, like, they loosely tied it to a curriculum. I can tie FPV to some serious curriculum. And my wife is the brains to write that curriculum so that it makes sense to kids. So it's like, with our powers combined, we can make I think, a fun little like traveling assembly thing. But I want to do that. It pays really well, monetarily and like spiritually, mentally. It pays well. Like, you're teaching kids, you're helping people, you're spreading FPV. Yeah, it checks a lot of boxes for me though. So that's the main end game, I think, is to end up doing that eventually. There was an idea to go brick and mortar at one point and try to do a store, but I just don't think it's a good idea. I think brick and mortar FPV stores are kind of hard to do because of so many different products coming out so often. I watched a friend of mine run a vaporizer shop, a vape store, and I helped him run it. And so I had to do a lot of the orders every week for him. And we were hemorrhaging money on buying new products and having old stuff sit because it just goes out of date that fast. And the same with FPV. Stuff just comes and goes so quick. So having a physical store would be really difficult, I think. And I don't really want to do that. I think it's not a good investment. But I think doing the school program, maybe an online store eventually. I have some product ideas. I know OG's pitched a couple as well. We'll see.
Yep.
We'll see where the wind
What a
takes
damn
us.
shame. Keep the kin at freestyle stuff. Love that for sure.
I'm going to for sure.
Your revs
That's
are
my
cool,
favorite too.
short, sweet, and right to the point.
Thank you.
I am down for the channel being exactly like this always.
That's the idea.
There are some things you don't get to know. Inspirational hoop speaker. This channel is great.
Thank you.
Keep it real.
I appreciate it.
The Yo-Yo Man.
Never gonna change
You
that.
should make videos for children, how to fly tiny whoops. I made dry ice bombs in the church parking lot in 5th grade for a science project.
That's awesome.
Nice man. Gravity is fake. Density is real.
Ooh.
Love the idea. Best
Hot
of
take.
luck.
Hot take.
Yeah, that is good idea.
Thank you.
Learning a bit of electronics and aerodynamics. Sweet. This is a male XT60, and this is a female XT60. There are only those two that work. That sounds super engaging for kids. Cool stuff. When I was still skateboarding, I used to say fuck gravity. It wasn't a friend of mine. Still brings me down, bastard. Oh man,
does.
this tiny
It'll
golf
keep you in
course
check.
closed recently and I saw a great place for whoops and micros plus a store.
Ah.
But my pockets, just found some lent
Yeah.
in MLOL.
Yep.
Echine 011 would be a awesome quad to give the school kids to rip in the gym. After I found
I'll have to
this
look into
channel, I watch Bardwell less. It sucks
That's-
FPV is so expensive to get into.
That's a big.
It would blow up if it
That's a
was
big
more
compliment. Thank
affordable.
you.
My XT60 identifies as a race beaver.
Yeah, and actually, it just to show you that I'm not full of poop and talking out my arse. The name of the school program that I want to do, I'm giving away way too much information right now, but I want to name it Little Loopers. And I've been talking to two different people, one of which I need to give some more information on, about designing a little a little graphic for them because I want to make like a. We have kids shirts on our Teespring, and I noticed that some people's orders have adult sizes and kid sizes in their order, so I'm assuming they're ordering a shirt for them and their kid. So I was like, well, that'd be cool if we let out the Little Looper shirts now, like the design, figured that design out now, so that they would have something that's kind of cool to wear. The problem is, I'm not a kid, you know? So, like, I'm trying to think what would be cool that a kid would want to wear, and I also want to make it, like, kind of gender neutral, a gender neutral design, so we don't have to do two separate ones. But I was kind of thinking of, like, a little kid with, like, one of those pilot hats on, but, like, the old school leather pilot hat, you know, but it's, like, uber huge, sitting over his head, her, whatever head, holding a FPV radio down low, kind of, and, like, with the goggles on tilted back. I don't want to make it too childish, because, you know, my brain immediately goes like, oh, like a little rattle, like put a little baby rattle on it. It's like, but they're not babies, they're kids, but, like, what's cool for a kid? I don't know, because I'm not a kid anymore. Fortnite?
Density does not fake gravity.
Ninja? Should I dye my hair blue?
Brother. LOL. You taking these kids straight into acro mode, right?
Yes.
I know, Mike.
We don't set up
Just
angle
trying
mode.
to
There's no such
educate.
thing.
No, see, you messed up. It's they/themes head. Lebowski's Little Achievers.
You're right, Wrenchman. Thank
The
you
dude abides.
for coming in to correct me.
Seems like everything is anime now.
Lebowski's
I
Little
don't get
Achievers?
it. I saw baggy pants in the store the
I
other day
forgot all
and had
about Big
flashbacks.
Lebowski Little Achievers.
They're $20 like Inductrix brushed 815.
Okay. That's not a bad gig, actually, to do it that way. Yeah, but you get the gist of it. You get the idea. A fun little program that kids will get a chance to get some, like, hand-on experience with. Tiny whoops, especially. No open prop stuff. None of that. No, we don't need to get crazy and, like, take them outside to fly. But I thought it would be, like, how cool would it be if you're a kid, right, and you're in school and you have an assembly, and usually assemblies are hit or miss. You know, it's like sometimes you get cool stuff at assemblies, sometimes they're lame. But either way, you don't know what to expect. You walk into the auditorium, the gymnasium, wherever you have your assembly, and you all sit down and you look up, and it's like there's just a dude standing at the front of the room with goggles on. You don't know what the hell he's doing. And there's a TV next to him that you can see, and you see your school, and I'm flying, like, through the hallway. You know, like, leave the doors of the auditorium open.
Who's a bad man?
And I'll fly down the hallway, and I'll fly into the gym, fly past all of them up the middle, you know. But being able to, like, witness it and see it, and that's how you open with that, it'll blow their minds. To us, you know, it's normal. It's like we're used to seeing just little whoops flying around. But to see that for the first time as a kid, that would blow my mind. I mean, I'm thinking when I was a kid, and there, like, wasn't even internet yet, but still, I think today's kids would be equally as blown away by them. So yeah, there's a lot of moving parts.
You're gonna inspire a generation of hoopers.
I hope so. I hope to do
agree.
that.
You need the walk snail with the HDMI out to do that. DVR on the big screen.
Yes.
Hoopers to hoopers. You got to start 200M on the air. DVR has too much breakup inside.
Not
then
mine.
dive to the gym.
My DVR is pretty clean indoors. I don't know why, but it's pretty good indoors.
Better than holding tabs the whole day.
I think if I'm only flying from the hallway into the gym, I would be okay. And honestly, I kind of want them to see the breakup. You know, get used to that. Don't get used to just seeing crystal clear image all the time, because it's not always like that. Even with HD, you get
Concrete
breakup,
buildings
you
are
get
bad.
drop off, you get
MM
weird
key.
things happen. So it's good to get used to that stuff. I think one of the things that actually, it's kind of interesting that you brought that up. One of the things that discouraged Malty's son, Malty's child was 8 when he learned how to fly. And he liked flying. He enjoyed it. But what he didn't like was when he would start to lose video signal even a little bit. It immediately discouraged him, and he was like, I don't like the way it looks. It's hard to fly through it. Like, it makes me nervous, whatever. Understandably. But I think getting used to breakup really early is important. Because if you try to adjust to that later, that's a big thing to discourage you. I mean, I guess you could always just go HD, but like, come on, man. Just get used to the analog breakup. It's fine. You'll be fine. Put a little dirt on it. You'll be all right.
HD is expensive for kids.
That's true, too.
I have twin boys who are 6 and another boy is 4. We can use them as out test subjects.
I have a son who's
like
6
that will
as
help
well,
to break
so
the negative image of
I do
drones.
use him. I bounce
The
ideas
Lego
off of
Man
him quite a
quads
bit.
kids love to battle and Lego. Not clear like DJI cough cough. I still clench at the first sign of the breakup.
Do you?
DJI breakup screwed me last week.
Oof. I'm sorry. We don't talk about that. I'm sorry. Yeah, I haven't flown DJI yet myself personally. I haven't touched any of the HD stuff, and I don't know when I will. I imagine I'm gonna try HD 0 first. I think. I don't know that I would ever try DJI willingly because I don't fly enough stuff that I would use it on. I think. You know, I like really
Teach
light
him how to
builds,
power loop
so
Mavic 3.
getting used to analog and having things really light.
One
has
bad thing
been
about
nice.
analog is there are so many different combos you can get. If you want
true.
to just try FPV and you get some cheap box goggles and
Very
a cheap
true.
BNF, you're not going to really enjoy that quality.
No, that's a great point. That's
Mike
a great
hasn't
point,
been
Bugs.
walking
You're
normally
right.
since. True story.
I wouldn't walk straight either. After DJI screwed you, DJI is a big company be screwing you. You're gonna be walking funny for a little bit, bud.
Ev
Get stitched up
800D
after that
isn't
one.
a bad way to start TBH. I just fly HD outdoors. I wouldn't consider flying analog outside ever again. I skip every third step. Long live analog.
I'm right there with you. I'll fly analog until I'm good and ready. Dargone it. But actually, not too many people give me crap about that switching over to HD, which is good.
My only DJI breakup only cost me my $700
I thought people would.
setup.
I felt like I was going to get
Glad
more crap
I got
for
it
that.
back 2 months later. Cough cough.
I think I even mentioned it to OG at one point. I was like, should I just bite the bullet and get one of these HD systems? I feel like eventually people are going to be like, why aren't you flying any of the HD stuff? What is with this analog crap still? But yeah, so far we're good. Nobody's giving me crap yet. Not frequently, at least. Not as frequently as John gives me crap for not flying my 5-inch enough. Wait a minute. Are these new? Damn it. Oh, they're still in stock. I can get some. Ooh, wait a minute. Are these new, though? Hang on a second. I'll be right back. 1 second.
Analog is great if you have good gear. And analog is still the most lightweight. What? Okay, who decided to swat heads? I don't know about you guys, but I only fly the Spider-Man helicopter drones. Have you seen the Batman one? Batman drone. I'm saving up for it currently. My sprinkler goes like this. I'm Batman. That sounds like a damn fine sprinkler. Oogly googly oogly googly oogly googly oogly googly oogly googly. Ha ha ha. Bones. TS.
How dare you? All right. Well, it's not. They're not new. I don't think. I'm pretty sure I bought these last year, but I think I exploded them.
Ah.
Damn it. I think I did. I'm almost positive I blew up the ones that I got. Oh, wait, it says V2. Wait, so these are different.
Is it safe to run rapid fire with no antennas?
You can run the module with no antennas
I'm
if you're
thinking
flying
of
like
upgrading to the
in your
Skyrider
basement.
TM.
OG does
I
it
do
all the
it
time.
all the time. Laughing face. Yes.
Just not
Yeah,
on the
they
VTX
released
itself or on the quad itself. Make sure your
51,433
antennas are always
and
on there.
51,466 new
But yeah,
and
when I used to
improved
fly around my
V2.
basement, I didn't put my antennas on my goggles. I would just leave them off. I would leave the the little red caps that come on your antenna
Text
SMA
no.
connectors. I would just leave those on there. Your signal sucks, but I was flying in my basement. I was like sitting right in front of the quad, so I just wouldn't even bother putting them on. And I actually flew my Express LRS for a week with no antenna on the radio. Not one antenna on the radio whatsoever. Totally an accident. The kit that I had gotten, they sent me the wrong antenna, and it was a male or a female to female. So I screwed it on, not even looking. And then I realized I was getting these weird fail safes when I was flying my 5-inch quad. I was like, if I go
You guys are crazy.
more than like
that is ballsy.
if I go like more than 200 yards away, I would lose signal. And I was like, well, Express LRS definitely shouldn't be losing signal
I ran
from
my DJI
straight
with a broke antenna
200
for
yards.
Like,
Like you can see
wonderingly why it was
the quad
kind of
still.
blurry.
No, nothing in the way, no obstruction. It was like out at a park. And I was like, there's no way it should be losing signal like that. And then I found out that the radio, the two antennas, or the antenna screwing into the connector, they were both female. So there was no little donger going into the female end. It was just doesn't work, just two females. No connection there. So yeah, it didn't work. But ELRS still worked pretty well with no antenna. I was surprised. So keep that in mind. If you ever need to run your ELRS and you don't have an antenna, it'll do okay. Just don't take the ones off of the quad. As far as transmitting, you want to make sure you have an antenna. But as far as receiving, right?
It can help with
Video.
bad multipathing. That's kind of bigoted snoot. It worked, just not in your reality.
It's true.
The two
Sorry.
females couldn't use their fingers.
Oh!
That's the third bottle.
Mr.
See, and my truth is...
Mr. Wrenchman, if that is your real name, you'll understand how
Lesbian
effing
connection.
weird this is. Randomly, the other day, when I'm streaming, I start streaming, somebody comes in here and goes, hey, didn't I used to watch you stream on Twitch under Headsnot? And I was like, what? That's a totally different channel. How did they find me? Totally different channel, totally different platform. Totally different hobby.
Small world LMAO.
Small world my ass. How do you... What? How do you find somebody twice on the internet accidentally between two platforms? I'm not PewDiePie.
Creepy.
I had 1,800 followers on Twitch, and I have just under 4K on YouTube. So between 6,000 people, we'll round up. He found me twice. That's crazy. And then think about all the people that stream on YouTube. and all the people that view on YouTube, and all the people that stream
Stalker.
on Twitch, and all the people that view on Twitch, out of all those possibilities, he found me twice on 2 different platforms under not completely different names, to be fair, but I never streamed on YouTube under Infinity. Infinity Loops had nothing to do with Twitch at all, whatsoever. Wasn't even a thing. Freaked me out, dude. I've been thinking about it since. This was like a...
Mr. Beast himself.
Tuesday,
He
I
wants
think,
you.
is when it
Laughing
happened.
face.
I think it was Tuesday when it happened. But
Man crush.
freaked me out, dude. I looked his name up afterwards to try to see if I could remember. No, I showed it to OG. I was like, do you remember this dude's name? He's like, nope. I don't know, man. He used to... I remember a lot of people's names from Twitch. I
Put
feel like if I
yourself in their
saw...
shoes. Must have been weird AF.
Yeah.
You are a silver fox.
I'm sure it was weird as hell. And I think that's why he had like he had the realization same time I did, where he typed it in chat. And if you watch the VOD, it like takes me a minute for it to soak in, like statistically how impossible it is that he ran into me twice. It took, yeah. So if I was on YouTube streaming under the same exact name, streaming the same exact shit, I would assume
You're an influencer.
it would
Do
make
be
more
freaked out.
sense.
Welcome to the shit show.
It would still be weird. It would still be like statistically pretty implausible. But I would understand it more. This, I don't understand at all. That doesn't make any sense at all.
Mr. Beast is evil.
Is he? I thought that guy gives money to all types of people.
Do
Doesn't-
you think he came from Nick Burns' mentions?
I don't know. I'm not sure, Bones. That's actually a good question. I don't know. I don't know what he's doing in this hobby.
Mentions of this
It's
channel,
the-
I mean.
It's like such a big...
I came from Nick
Difference.
Burns' mentions. I found you 'cause Nick Burns.
Right, but this dude knew me
Like you flying 5 or mode 3.
like 7 years
Not
ago.
happening.
Like when I streamed on Twitch 7 years ago, this person knew me. That's where he remembered me from. So this
Same.
isn't like I heard about you on another channel thing. This is like I remember watching you 7 years ago, and it's like, what? On a totally different platform, under a totally different name, streaming totally different shit. I wasn't flying FPV then. I didn't even fly. Didn't even fly then. Nothing. Freaked me out, dude. I talked to my wife about it
Maybe
too.
you guys like the same stuff.
We must. Something. Somehow our paths crossed again somehow. Actually, Wrenchman, I got another good story for you from Twitch. This was 2 months ago. Do you remember a kid that used to hang out? Well, he's not a kid anymore, I guess. A man that used to hang out and chat
We're in the
on
Matrix.
Twitch
Makes you wonder.
named
People
David.
been doing that in real life in like the 40s.
David Delgado, I
Hey,
think was his
didn't
last
I
name.
see you once at a supermarket in Germany? Meanwhile in India,
Yeah, right.
brothers from different mothers. Don't matter how I got here, just matters that you are here.
That's true.
What games did you like streaming? Welcome.
Oh, everything. I streamed whatever. I played, originally I started streaming by playing Counter-Strike. That was like my go-to game. I loved Counter-Strike. I played it since I was a teenager. From when 1.6, early Counter-Strike up to the newer one. But I played all types of stuff. I played with OG, the guy that I fly with now. We played
Don't remember,
video
David.
games almost every night back then.
There
It was
is
a lot
no
of fun.
such things as coincidences.
Okay, so anyways, Wrenchman. His name was David. I don't remember what his name was in chat. It was something Delgado. He's in the Discord still, I think. I think I'm still friends with him on Discord. But so, the other day, I'm in Montgomery County, where I used to live. I'm for those who don't know, I used to live the next county over. So now I live a whole county away. It's about an hour drive. So I go back to where I used to live. And we went there because my wife had needed to get her glasses adjusted, and the place she got them from was there. So we had to drive there. So I'm standing outside of this glasses store with my son. And it's the middle of the day. There's a bunch of people walking around on the sidewalk. I'm standing, I got sunglasses on. So I'm like kind of, I'm not
You
like
are
this.
a Minecrafter and you
right?
know it.
So I'm standing there, I'm talking to my son, and then from behind me I hear head snot, and I was like, who is out in public calling me that name? And I turn around and it's David. It's this kid that used to watch me on stream. Gentleman that used to watch me on stream, dude. It was crazy, and he was like, I always thought I'd run into you because I live around here. I always thought I'd run into you. I never saw you. And I was like, I don't even live around here anymore. I was just here for the day. You just so happened to see me. But yeah, we talked for a minute and caught up. It was kind of cool. It freaked me out though, man. It's weird. Pretty weird. Games that I used to like streaming, outside of GTA and that though, anything really. Anything that was like fun to play with friends, I would play. Anything multiplayer, I was all about it. I just liked hanging out with people and playing games. That's all. Kind of like what I do now. I just like hanging out with people and flying. I just like hanging out. I like communicating. You know, I'm a people person.
Wow.
I'm a big fan. No World of Warcraft. I have a buddy of mine. Yeah, I've been friends with him since we were little kids. He was always into MMOs, and I could never get into them. He tried getting me into a bunch, though. So I've played a bunch of MMOs because he forced me to. Like early days EverQuest and World of Warcraft and Warhammer, I think, was another one he had me try. That sounds familiar. I don't know if that
I
was
tried
actually
to
one
like
of them,
WoW, never could.
yeah, I couldn't get into it. I can't get into games where you just run errands the whole time. I don't like doing stuff like that. Where it's like, go here and quest games. I don't like doing, I guess, in general. Even Grand Theft Auto, sometimes the quest line, I'll fall off the quest line and just start shooting cops and blowing shit up. I get so distracted. I'll end up flying an airplane into the military base or like doing something fun. But yeah, whenever I have like a
Do you play
mission,
flight sims?
I always get distracted.
Like, obviously, flight simulator stuff. I'm too antisocial for MMOs.
No, actually, the only flying I ever did before FPV was flying the planes in Grand Theft Auto. That was about as deep as my flying experience went. That was my only experience with like roll, pitch, yaw of using those type of inputs was flying airplanes in video games, mainly Grand Theft Auto. I can't think of
I'm
many
too
others.
antisocial, period.
I think I'm more antisocial in public, like in person. I don't mind talking
I am so very antisocial.
in general. I just in person, I don't know. I don't like spending a lot of time talking
I tend
with
to
people,
hate people.
which sucks because I like
I'm gonna run into you one day
I wanna
and go
meet-
snoot.
I want to
in
meet
10
new
years
people.
From now.
Like I want to meet new people.
I learned how to
I'd love to
back
meet
up a
all you
trailer
dudes
in GTA.
in real life,
The
you
cargo
know, and
bob
sit down
in
and
GTA
shoot the
is a
shit.
tough one to fly.
I just feel like
I
I'm
drive
awkward
by
in
people
person.
enjoying brunch and almost throw up in my mouth. Forward controls in reverse.
The cargo bob in GTA is a tough one to fly, dude. I'd do some stunting in the cargo bob. We let out Grand Theft Auto videos. You can't find them anymore. I can't even find them. They're deleted. YouTube nuked them for copyright stuff. This is when they did that big. If you guys remember, they did that big wipe on
If
YouTube
you
where
are
tons of
hanging
people's
out
stuff
with
got
Ock in
deleted.
Colombia at all, I will run into you
That was
sooner
me.
or later.
I was one of them people.
Do you still play GTA?
I don't. No. Grand Theft Auto made me so angry. When they were supposed to let out new DLCs and their DLCs cost a whole bunch of money and they sucked, it just made me frustrated and I stopped. I don't play video games in general anymore. I just don't have time for it anymore like I used to. Not that I don't have time for it. That's not the right way to put it. I don't want
Can't
to spend
wait to fly
my free
my real
time on
plane.
it anymore. I have like
Quicksilver MX Ultralight.
I have a more
Gonna be
of a
fun.
drive to want to fly.
GTA 5 is almost 10 years old now. Such a long run.
Wow, 10 years. That's crazy. Yeah, we're really overdue for a newer one. They should stop just adding on to 5. Enough with the DLCs already. If you're hanging out with OG in Colombia, I'm supposed to be. I'm supposed to go for one of these.
Yeah,
One of these
Watts
times.
replaced my
I'll make it
gaming
there.
too.
I want to go down there and do a video anyways and plug that
Still
place
updating
for
it.
any Maryland pilots. Yeah, they're still updating it. I wish they'd stop and just make the next one. Update the engine, whatever they got to do. To fly my real plane? Like a legit plane?
I used to think I was introverted cause I would never speak out to anyone. One day I just didn't give a shit, come to realize I'm
run
based
into you
and have
one
no
day
trouble
and go,
speaking
Snoop,
in
in
public.
10 years from now, you better not run into me. Don't you dare. I felt bad. We went to a event at Drone Zone in New Jersey, and I was sick. But I was like, I was feeling social. There's some days I wake up where I just want to talk to everybody in person. And then there's other days where you're just like, I couldn't be bothered. But I felt bad at Drone Zone because I was just not feeling great. And we had just driven all day to get up there. And we drove up there in the rain. It sucked. And I had to drive there in a car with OG.
At Wrenchman LOL.
Can you believe it?
Yeah, man. I understand
Gross.
that.
So the whole car just smelled like ketchup and Twinkies the whole way up there. But anyways, we by the time we got there, I just wasn't feeling great, and I felt like, I was kind of a bummer to some people that were like excited to say hi to me, and I was just kind of like, hey, like,
LMAO.
I feel like shit. What's up? But yeah, the next event, I'm gonna get good and blitzed, and then I'm gonna go in and I'll be the friendliest person there. I'll make friends with everyone. It'll be a good time. I promise. I do need to get better about it because I want to do more like meeting with people and flying. We've done it a couple times. I've met with
real plane
with people.
Look up Quicksilver MX Ultralight. I have one. My dad has his pilot's license. I'll bring you some gummy and sativa.
Ooh, now you're talking. Who is the MFer that's getting deleted who just tagged me in this?
If we ever meet, something tells me
Facebook
I'll
has
have just as
introduced
much
a
white
new
hair.
feature. Why? Why are you tagging me in this? Please stop. Sorry. Yes, real plane. Look up Quicksilver MX Lite. I feel like I've heard of. And did Peter Streeple? Did he do a video flying that? Does he have one of them? Let me look it up. Is it an MX-103 Quicksilver aircraft? What did you write? You just wrote MX Ultralight. Something tells me I'll have just as much white hair.
He has a fun channel too, haha.
Maybe.
I use the excuse that
Maybe.
I'm introverted because I don't want to talk to people. LOL.
See, Mike's hip to my game. Mike's playing the same game I play. No, I'm introvert. Stop. I just don't want to talk to anybody. That's what it is. No. No, I'm actually just awkward, I think.
Subject change. What goggles do you currently use?
I use the Skyzone 04X's with
They are all part 103.
with the upgraded 60 frames
Accurate LOL.
DVR. The upgraded DVR for it. And I use their steady view module. I don't use rapid fire or any of the other ones. I use Skyzone's stock stuff. Is this what you're talking about? You're talking about something like this? One of these Jimmy Jams? Get over there. Why is this picture so effing big?
Do the Skyzone's record to DVR in the goggles?
Yes. Yep. And to be honest, probably one of the better DVRs and analog goggles out there. IMO. Fat Shark's DVR is old, and it's like the same one they've been using for forever. Sick picture, by the way.
That's not a subject change. That's the same subject as the last hour and a half. That plane looks like a death trap.
I mean, the majority of these do. It just looks like I went nuts with the tarps and PVC pipes and, like, stole my neighbor's lawnmower.
Does Muttley still fly his drones or is he just using his RC stuff? That dude is cool AF though.
Muttley doesn't
Yes.
do shit.
Snowmobile engine on a lawn chair.
Muttley plays guitar.
32-foot wingspan.
Uh,
Sorry, I jumped
he's
in the
been
chat
teaching
late.
how to, or teaching. He's been learning how to play guitar. He gave me his whoop. He brought his whoop over to me last
Just
week
messing with ya at
or
Gordon.
2 weeks ago. He
At
brought me
Gordon,
his
if
whoop.
You are looking for something
Said it's not
cheaper,
working.
The Cobra
Asked me if
X2
I could
are
fix
pretty
it.
good for box goggles.
But I mean,
They
shit.
feel light.
He's the one who
balanced.
brought me
The
into
new ones
FPV.
ship with the fixed mix receiver.
He's the one who
All
introduced
good.
me to FPV.
Probably
and
just messing with ya.
now he just brings me his stuff so I can fix it. I'm gonna try to fix his
Skyzone
whoop, though.
released latest version of Rapid Mix v3.3.
I haven't updated to it yet, but yeah, I did see their Rapid Mix was updated, and something else. They just let out some other module thing. What was that? Do you know what I'm talking about?
ViewOptics HD goggles full function. LMAO, that guy is a legend. He just likes to hang out with his buddies and play around every so often.
He does. Yeah, that's Muttley. That's what he does. Nothing has changed. That's exactly
It's
how
the
he
module.
was back
It was
then
a
too.
hardware fix.
Okay, that's the same thing then. I was wondering why it sounded familiar then. Okay, I have looked at that. Somebody was just showing that to me the other day.
Oh, also has ELRS backpack too.
Where's Muttley? There he is.
The way you're
I
restricting
have
that
some
package.
older
It
fat
gets me thinking
Sharky
about
with a
things. It also
modded
makes me feel
LaForged
extremely
module I
uncomfortable.
installed. Just want a DVR recorder. I've been learning guitar too. It's fun.
Forge module installed.
Malva.
Just want a DVR recorder. Oh, I see.
Look up Quicksilver with no pilot's
What's
license.
the one that everybody uses?
People just fly that shit. I'm gonna do the same.
What's that one that
Not
everybody
scared.
uses? The external 60 frame per second DVR. What's it called? OG just got one, or he got one a little while ago, and just recently started using it, I think. You guys know what I'm talking about. I'm sure somebody's gonna know the name of it.
Power play.
Yes, thank you, Power Play.
I almost bought
I would
the
do that.
Skyzone
I thought Power
040X,
Plays are pretty good
but the
from what I've
module
heard.
bay doesn't fit TBS Fusion, so I go to
Be
FS
audacious.
2.
Be audacious.
Immersion
Quicksilver
RC.
aircraft. Immersion RC Power Play. Yeah, there you go. Do that up. Yeah, I guess I should look into getting this Skyzone fix ordered. Because I do plan on keeping my Skyzones for a while. I like the 04Xs. I have the... Did I already say this? I have the Jumper T-Lite V2. So the V2 of this biash I got coming. Jumper reached out to me on Facebook. Very nice of them. And offered to send me the updated radio to try. Which is pretty sick. Very nice of them. What the hell is this?
I just spent almost 350.00 since finding your channel yesterday.
What?
ELRS? I just realized it's 1 AM, so I'm a heads out. Peace, everybody.
Oof, yeah, it is. I gotta get going soon too. Good call.
If
I'm
you
gonna
don't
finish
have
this
a
and then I'll get
camera
out.
problem with your Skyzone, you don't need the hardware fix. But you never know when you'll end up trying to fly a quad with a problem camera.
I just recently did.
Later from
I just
07
had
at
a
Wrenchman.
I just had a Flywoo bind and fly that was giving me the rolling picture in my goggles, which I haven't had happen in a while. I'm so confused. What? SkyZoneHobby.cn. This is flooring. This is a... What? That was from Google.
LOL, yeah, wrong website. They have a new address. Bell Carpet Engineering.
This is from Google. They need to fix that. It's Skyzone FPV now?
Thanks for the immersion power play mention.
Dude.
Buying that next paycheck.
They need to fix that. Whoa, this is the first. This is the first result.
We
and
do
look at
floor now.
download Skyzone 04X product Cobra
Google
S.
third result.
It still has all the links. What if you click on Cobra S?
Second for you.
Come on. Come on, you gotta fix that. Okay. Alright, yeah, because I was wondering. Whoa, what the hell am I looking at? What am I
Glad someone else ran into that LOL.
Yeah, that was confusing as shite. It's this guy, right? With the ELRS. I want the one with the ELRS backpack in it.
Power play just got back in stock, gonna get a spare one.
Do it up. I've heard very good things about them. I've never used one personally, but I know 3 pilots that use them with all their DVR, and they've all had nothing but good things to say about them. Do you guys ever see this down here and think like, yeah, right? When it's like so-and-so in New Hampshire recently bought $4 million worth of products. That's how good our stuff is. Don't you want to buy products from us too?
I heard you lose certain functions adding the ELRS backpack function due to the pins used.
Really?
The fix board is $25 to $30. The full module is $99. All the time heads.
Another one pops up as I say that.
I want to smack the dev that came up with the sales alerts.
It's so dumb. It's so dumb. When have you ever looked at it and been like, oh, I need one of those too? Thanks, Claire from Michigan. I needed some new propellers as well. Oh, hey, Alan from Hanover, Pennsylvania. Thank you so much. I
you
really
can use
needed
ad
that.
blocker to block those.
Can you really? I have ad block on. Pretty sure. Isn't
Just
it built
finished a
in?
build,
I'm pretty sure it's built into
and
Brave
it sounds
browser.
fine when I spin it up without props.
I thought it was at least.
But when I fly
This
it,
isn't
it has
Chrome,
a weird hum to it, and the front
so
left/back
I
right
don't know.
motors get real hot.
Wait a
Uneasy
minute, just finish
face.
the build.
Ad blockers are stealing.
And it
LMAO.
sounds fine when I spin
You can
up
usually add the
without
element to the
props.
block list. Click in Add Blocker. And then block element.
When I fly, it has a weird
Right
hum
click
to
it and block element.
Back motor
select the
getting really
pop-up.
hot.
Alan does the dirty with his neighbor Flo.
Bugs, that kind of sounds like a... I can't tell if that... I don't know. It kind of sounds like... I want to guess that it's an ESC... Or not an
haven't
ESC, a
tuned
PID
anything.
loop thing. I was going to say, it sounds like it might probably a PID loop thing. Causing the motors to get a little hot. What I was going to say is be careful, don't fly it too much without figuring that out, because you can dog your motors or ESC that way. So yeah, give it a maybe slap a little tune on her. See how it flies then. See if you can get rid of the hum. But definitely fool around with the PIDs a little bit. It's weird. There's only 2 motors though.
I just did stock beta flight flash.
Oh, okay. What kind of quad did you build? The stock beta flight tune is for like a 6S 5-inch quad, I think. So you probably want to add some values to your PID loop, I imagine. You're probably under, if I had to guess. Or I guess it depends on what kind of quad you built.
Cinelog 25.
Oh,
Those are the yaw pair motors.
so yeah, it's probably a little spicy for that.
Use the presets.
Yeah, Betaflight's new presets are pretty good, from what I've heard. I haven't used any of them. I've been using Quicksilver, which I like a lot. That's been good. David. I doubt you bought that, David. I doubt it. David. I'm going to order this.
I was looking at those presets. Should I only use the official ones? And just any 2.5? Can you run Sky Zone with rapid fire?
Yes, you
I
can.
don't know how to use those yet.
Well, I would just start trying some. If they
At
have any that
Christopher
are
Robin,
for
yes, if you want
Cinewhoops in
to.
there, maybe look for one.
Thanks.
I don't really know why it would matter, though. Just look for something that fits your prop size. Is a good start.
Wish David was watching this and told you he did buy it.
Right? Yeah, David just chimes in. He's
Add
like,
Bugs
oh, I did.
FPV filter by category and select you
I did buy
have.
that. That's so
Have
funny.
you posted your rates in any of your videos?
I have not, but it's really easy. It's just the default Betaflight rates. I don't change anything. No expo. No expo. 667 on all access. All the way down. 667. Ugh, God, to get this hardware
No shit.
fix from SkyZone,
Wow.
there's 2 shipping options. There's $10. There's $25.
Chocwhoops, thank you, I will try it.
There's $10 and there's $25. Where is this? I mean, it's got to ship from China, I imagine, if it's from SkyZone, but Jesus. You got to pay $25, and the maximum days it'll take is 12 days. 12 days shipping for $25. Excuse me. Did David pay that? Doubt it.
You can order it from Ali for $25, but the shipping is probably the same.
Probably, yeah. That's what they do over there at AliExpress. They're doing the old eBay tricks. AliExpress is just eBay from 20 years ago. Oh, really? I can't even... There's no option to pay with PayPal. Well, it looks like I'm not getting that right now. Not going to happen. No, sir, I don't like it. Not going to do it.
Sounds like AliExpress shipping. The $2 no tracking, good luck shipping, and the $15 for tracking. I hate waiting on shipping.
Did I tell you guys about the last time I ordered something from AliExpress? I ordered... Oh, wow, I just reminded myself I never got back to that guy. Oops. Oh, I feel bad. Anyway, somebody emailed me a few months ago. Sorry, fella.
Maybe we can convince a US FPV store to order a few.
And he told me that he was curious about the 0802 motors. I'm sorry, the 1002 motors from RC and Power on an 85 millimeter whoop frame. So I was like, I'll try it, sure. But I said there's really no good like 85 millimeter whoop frames around. Which one were you considering? So he sends me the link to the one he was considering. It was on AliExpress. It's a Happy Model 85 millimeter frame, which I didn't even know they made. They didn't make it for any particular bind and fly, which is unheard of for Happy Model usually. But it was just a 85 millimeter whoop frame. So I ordered one from AliExpress. I wait probably a month and a half for it to show up. And one day, I open a package from AliExpress, and there is not an 85 millimeter frame in there. I'm gonna try to find the picture quickly if I can. Yeah, I found it already. Okay. So instead, what I got were these TT Go displays. These are what was in my package. I was supposed to be an 85 millimeter whoop frame, and instead, I got these little digital displays, which don't need those. Didn't need them. Didn't order them. Can't fly those either. Can't put 1002 motors on them. Tried. Didn't work. So yeah, I'm hesitant to order things from AliExpress because then I hit the guy up that sold me those to see if I could get the thing that I ordered, and he never got back to me, so I was left on red.
That is the only one with 3 motor holes. In 85 millimeters. I have been thinking about
That's
it for a
probably
long
why
time,
then.
but I guess is a no from what you said. My T-Lite
If you can
V2
get
Elvis
one.
came just fine from AliExpress. $60 free shipping with tracking. You may want to build some googles, laughing face. You need to do AliExpress dispute.
That's probably too late now. I think I waited too long. The frame was like $4. I completely lost all faith in AliExpress after that. I've ordered things from AliExpress before, and it worked out well.
I ordered motors one time and got a smartphone instead.
That's not too bad, I guess. As long as was it a good smartphone? Or was it like a, like a smartphone, an SMAHT phone? If it was a smartphone.
11 really wanted to spy you.
Oh. I like how she auto-corrected that name to 11. Just hit Roman numerals on your ass. She's like, yeah, I could say your name.
Garbage 5 years old.
Or I could call you a number.
That is how I stop buy stuff at BG. I order in Mobile 7 HD and got non-HD version.
Oh,
the
it was
MF
a
tried
garbage
to fool
phone?
me.
Well, that sucks then. Never mind. Not as cool. I'm sorry. I got bad luck from them too. These friggin' frigs, man.
Winnie the 11, I like it. 11 11 11.
Winnie the 11.
BG pricing went nuts.
Winnie the 11. I like it. I like it. Very good. Yeah, Banggood's pricing did go up. That's why I started looking at AliExpress, because I normally ignored AliExpress, and I was saving up my Banggood points. I have a dumb amount of Banggood
Can
points.
use for flying my camera drones.
You know how, like, if you have the Banggood app on your phone, if you log in every day, they give you points. They give you petty points. And you can...
Don't forget wish LOL.
You can spend your little petty points on little petty items from Banggood. And I ordered... I've gotten a few things from them. I've gotten, like, a backpack, a radio and goggle case that I still use. I still use both things. But I have... Look at that. I have $23 worth of credit just from signing in every day. I log in to this app every day since I started flying FPV. I don't miss a day. And I save all my credits, and then I buy, like, stupid shit from them. I buy $20 things from China and then wait a month for them to send me the wrong thing. It gets here, and it's something I did not order, and I can't use.
Mostly sex doll points.
Mainly. You get more points if you order those, yeah. They're more expensive. But yeah, Banggood, during the pandemic, I felt like
over
the prices
$50 worth of
slowly,
points, used $20 for the AG01.
slowly go up. $50 worth of points, used $20 for the AG01. Over $50 worth of points. Do you spend money on Banggood? Or is that just from signing in? I should have mentioned, I don't buy anything on Banggood except for with my points. I don't like spend money on there. I guess technically I've had to pay shipping. I think they did charge me shipping on the backpack. Which, whatever. I'll pay shipping on a backpack if I just use my little sign-in points to get it. My
The
petty
signing
points.
in bonus used to be a lot bigger.
Oh, okay. So I'm getting gypped. I'm on that new, which is a lot less. They factored in inflation on me. All right, fellers. We got to wrap this up. Let's wrap it up. It's been fun.
Balls, what's my RC link range on DJI controller for this beta flight tune?
What's my RC Link range on DJI controller for this? I have no idea.
RC link speed.
I don't use DJI or Betaflight anymore. I have no clue. I'm sorry. I have no idea. Oh God. Hopefully somebody has an answer for you.
POO.
I hope everybody
Freestyle
has
analog.
a good night. It's been 4 hours. So Yeah, I'm still analog over here. Sorry.
There are presets on the 4.30 for the links.
There you go.
Over 2 miles at the best.
Jeez. 2 miles.
Have a good one, y'all.
Tuesday, we'll
See
be
ya.
back for... I don't know who's streaming Tuesday, if it's me or OG. But you'll get one of us Tuesday night. And then you'll get another one of us Thursday. We have videos coming out this week. We're recording tomorrow. So we should have some stuff early
Thank
week,
you
hopefully.
for the stream heads. Always a blast, Mang.
No
Stay
promises,
safe.
but I'm hoping we'll have
See
something
you
for
later.
you early next week. Yeah, enjoy your weekend, boys. Get out there and fly. Have yourself some fun.
Nice hangout, heads, and all y'all.
Likewise.
Dang for HRS.
You all take
Well,
care of
man,
yourselves.
Did not feel it, so there's that.
And we'll
Winky
holler.
face. Tell us you love us.
I love you.
Have a good
Wait,
night. New content coming. Awesome sauce.
I love you.
Hit the like, please.
Me? I?
Time to
Love.
rip some super whoops up and down the street.
You.
Okay, goodbye. I'm out of here. Good night, all.
Nice and dark. Love it.